entered a world of pure imagination, aka one of Chris's cabins. He gave us a 3.5-foot cattail, like the plant, and he told us it was a magic item. Cam checked it out with detect magic, I think, and then he told us about Goat Island, an old hollow by the Gate Hill to the south. It could be helpful to learning more about the plant. When we went back on the road to get to the bay of Atemilio, and we crossed the path. We went down the path. We decided to go to Reston at the mouth of the river. These are way too detailed notes.
There's a skull at the bottom of that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. I want one of our characters to say that.
Eventually we go towards the inn called He Hung the Moon. And we go in, discover 2 skeletons in the bar area, and a lot of alcohol in the closet. And we're hanging out, and we hear a French voice, Sacre bleu, from behind us towards the door. So we turn in that direction and don't see anything. But Soma has a conversation with the ghosts that we don't see. And we can't hear what they're saying, but we can hear what she's saying, or they're saying. Then eventually the ghostly forms appear where the voices are coming from. They make their way to the bar. Still can't understand what they're saying, but they're having a long chat with Soma. Soma passes the ghost speak amulet to Cam, talks to the ghosts instead. And I have in my notes that he is stupid, but I don't know why.
So you went away with it. We couldn't talk.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
They seem to be negotiating something about the book that Cam has. Like, he stole the book from the store. Or not stole, but borrowed.
Stole. Depending on your ghost view.
During the parlay, the ghosts possess Cam. Not in a malicious way. And they have lots of fun getting really drunk and smoking Goblin Green as they talk to Tresdir. Eventually Cam's body goes down the street outside. They have some kind of plan, which Sadie didn't really understand. And Soma asks the ghosts a lot of questions. And she kind of has like a different voice, and her affect looks a little different. Cam's butt is clean when he walks back in. So that was important, I guess. And then Tresdir grabs Soma, who snaps out of whatever funk they were in, and they come to in a very confused voice and ask, "Who are you?" to Tresdir.
D2.
Then says, and Tresdir asks them, and they say, "I'm Rana." And then we got XP.
Yep. Anyone have anything to add?
Did we ever make the signs to put into the bookshop saying "Don't take these"?
You did not get around to it, no. But you certainly can. Whenever you so choose.
Did we try to use the Rocky Talkies at all?
To talk to whom?
The ghosts.
No, you did not try to use the Rocky Talkies to talk to the ghosts.
That was part of my dream. I thought that might have been real life.
It's a fun idea.
No, you didn't. Oh, whatever.
All good? Alright, well, should we wait on Dustin?
We can.
Let's see
Oh, can
if
you
he
get
said
a shot?
Yes, I didn't want to pour it for you.
Did you do the Soko, or is this the...
No, we did the other one first. This is probably the more promising of the two. The Soko is more of the...
Dude, this thing is heavy.
The interesting
that's
novelty.
a cool little thing.
It's my Witcher.
Ooh.
It was like, it's like a paperweight slash corks. Yeah,
Bottle weight.
it's a bottle weight.
I'm a paperweight.
Don't open the bottle.
Here.
If it was a little sharper, it could be like a deadly weapon.
It is already kind of sharp.
Yeah.
Depending on
It would
whose
not
hands
feel
it
good
is
if
in.
you knocked somebody in the head with it. Yeah.
Oy.
Sorry, I shouldn't have put that side on my head.
It's okay. It's alcohol.
That's true.
It's a little sterile.
I did shower today.
In a way.
Yeah. Not sterile enough.
Me
This
too.
is more
Before I
sterile.
went to the doctor, so I wouldn't be all smelly.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that for sure.
No, I'm just saying it's higher proof.
Oh.
So like, if we got to 150, you know it's
Did they
completely
check out
sterile.
okay?
Ah.
It's over
Yeah,
100%
I'm getting blood work
proof
done next
that
week.
It absolutely is.
This smells really good. I'm like
Percentile for your-
kind of tempted not to like
Yeah,
drink it
I
because
I
it's
like
just
the
nice.
smell more than the
This is all
taste.
normal.
It's like movie
Oh, yeah.
theater popcorn.
This
Oh,
is
it's
like
not as bad
bitter
as
pop.
like
So it smells
normal
better than it tastes.
whiskey stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
feel
taste
like it's
bad.
evaporating.
Yeah, I
in
think
your
it's
mouth.
tasty.
Yeah,
It's
I really
like way
what it does.
smoother than.
It is good.
it's also probably 20 years old, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
I also
sitting-
don't know what like normal Remy tastes like.
Yeah, I'm always if I drink cognac, I'm not drinking Remy Martin because generally like
Yeah.
the good Remy Martin's expensive and the cheap Remy Martin sucks. But this is cheap Remy Martin just sitting on the shelf
Yeah.
for years. So
We do. Somehow we have like a half-open bottle of like Cavassier.
Okay.
From
Oh,
Angelo.
man.
I like don't know where it
Pasta
came from.
Cavassier.
Yeah, I like immediately had to.
Cavassier is good stuff too. Like it's probably on par with like the solid Remy Martins out there. It's just like the Hennessy and then there's another brand that's like just
Is that any
the
better than
Like
Remy
what?
Martin?
no Henny's like unless you go with the ultra premium Hennessy, it's like the
I thought
Yeah.
Jimmy was like the Jim Beam.
it is. It's absolutely the Jim Beam. But just like Jim Beam, if you go for like the good Jim Beam, it's like there's some good ass Jim Beam out
I
there.
didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions?
Oh my god! The phone did it again! Even the other one, with a bit of the plot.
Huh.
You wanna see?
I mean, I like poured it. I didn't pour it nicely.
You kinda did though. You did at the beginning and then you just poured.
I don't really
They
have.
shouldn't have done that.
At the moment, no. I mean, I don't. I'm curious to see how this will play out since
Yeah.
Renna is
Not present.
Renna
right now.
away.
Yes.
Class.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be interesting.
And that's good.
I really just need to get on to uploading the videos, and I've been really bad about it.
Yeah, I need to send you some stuff too. Are you recording this one?
Doing waiter and then I'm a consultant.
I mean, they're all in there. It's just a matter of me getting around to it.
Yeah.
Excited about
Life's been kind of crazy.
I'll be
And-
excited and ready for you to do so. I think this is cracked.
And I'm getting like
Is it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
So you guys like pick the films?
You should get like a resin spray and just.
Well, like setting up the
Yeah.
streaming committees.
Do it with
making,
gold like the
like,
Japanese.
Building out the website.
Is that a thing?
building out the, like,
Molten gold.
film entry process, but then also.
You could also do it with milk apparently if you've got china.
Really excited.
Milk?
Yeah, if you like put your bowl in like a pot with milk like covered, and you like bring it just barely to a simmer and then stop and let it come back to room temperature. I don't know. I've seen it on YouTube.
What about a carrot in the arm of a chair?
Dude, that
Dude,
I,
that's so funny.
I have seen that, and you know it goes further.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it goes further than just that short GIF. Like it's a long video, like absurd.
I guess I was like waiting for it to go longer, but it
So
just.
like, what if we just
like,
make the
maybe I
colors
just-
the color of natural?
Wait, so it goes further past that? Like
Yes.
the cherries and something?
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember it being longer. Or maybe they like hide some other stuff, like some more change.
Is it a reference to something? Like.
I think so. I posted a video in the comments on that the GIF that Kate shared. I think that they're referencing this like trend of YouTube videos where people fix things with ramen. Like I've seen people fill
Oh
in
yeah.
dents of like cars with ramen.
Yeah.
You're gonna think it looks bad too in a couple minutes.
Yeah, or like.
Thought I heard the door. I've seen people fill in all sorts of stuff with ramen. So I think that's what they're referencing.
Yeah, my first
But I don't actually
had
know.
a good shift, and then my app wasn't working at all
Yeah, I
the
didn't even
next
think of that.
one.
But that's
And then I
It
wasn't
seemed just, like,
working
random,
enough
but, like,
for
also
what they said
must
to
have
me,
been.
and I was like,
So I figured there's
okay,
some
I'm
other
gonna quit.
joke
We'll
here
get serious on
that
it.
you're referencing something.
The next day, they
Pretty excited for
rolled
today's
out a
session.
new app, and they guaranteed
Two.
17 an hour a weekend. I was like, okay, now
I didn't mention it, but I also brought a beer, and I'm pretty excited about that beer.
Oh, yeah?
It's called, the name of the beer by Libertine is Infidel. And what it is a beer brewed with rose water and saffron.
Saffron. Why would you brew with saffron? Just for the orange color?
I'm guessing, but it's also like two things that you would imagine would be from like the Middle East.
Yeah.
So it's just like, how often am I going to drink a beer brewed with rose water and saffron? So
That is bougie ass beer.
yeah, it was a $20 bottle. So I'm like, I need to share this shit.
Yeah.
It was the last one I saw at
Saffron is like
Starbucks.
one of the most expensive things on the planet.
Yeah.
Like for its weight, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you wouldn't need too much if you're just using it as a cosmetic thing.
That's practically what it is anyway. Saffron, like in rice, does not change the flavor of it.
I like to think of saffron as the dune dust.
He who controls the saffron.
Easiness of working in a restaurant, but then you don't have to talk to people, and then you can leave and
Yeah,
listen
what
to
is that? I
podcasts
guess it
and
isn't like saffron rice.
It's really great.
What it tastes.
So it's gonna keep me going until
Like, what-
it gets to serious.
I've never even eaten saffron rice.
For like
So-
I think it was like, you know, yeah.
That's what we need to do. We need to like invest in saffron. When this price goes through the roof, we just capitalize, and then we could be the Scrooge McDuck of
For like $10
saffron.
Like eventually, like work our way up and
Yeah.
take control of the World Bank or something.
We'll start a saffron pyramid scheme, and
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I would. I'm already ready to buy into it. So.
yeah. Tell 10 of your friends, man.
Yeah.
Saffron, it's the new thing.
You want to start with that, Dustin? I don't know how. I'm just gonna be.
He said that he was on his way still,
Draw your blood.
like 10 minutes ago.
I took a different way because there was like a lot of weird traffic in Carrollton. So I took Jeff Davis to
Oh,
Canal.
Dustin says I am here.
Oh.
Perfect.
Is the door open?
No. This is really close range.
But if you use like, you have less likely to have any sort of like fissures and like go through the skin.
I see an N64 in our future.
Explain things like how
There's a lot of games.
I know, that's why I said that.
Like right now, like we're eating at people can just like, but to like, bring stuff up.
Dustin's here.
Woo, hi.
What was wrapped in the corn?
Tamales.
That's what I figured.
Dustin, this is my girlfriend Anna, by the way. She's been in town.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I didn't know if there would be any food left, so I got some on the way here. Where's the place that I can bring?
You can. Depends on where Anna sits.
Anna, are you gonna hang out at the?
No.
Okay. You can see.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was cool.
Make a rabbit tamale.
Yeah.
Also, Aiden, what is our XP?
Sorry, I'm late, man.
Okay.
I'm at 5380.
Okay. That's not right.
Is that D&D Beyond?
It is 5th edition character creator.
Oh.
It's pretty. It like has like if you pay for the premium option, it has like leveling up options, so you can just like level up automatically and it'll
That's what I thought.
yeah, all this.
Did you get the Impossible Whopper?
I did.
Nice.
Oh, nice man.
I was really in the mood.
I could grab us
I
some
still haven't been.
The whole country.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, but I gotta get
Is
out.
that, you stopped at the Carrollton Claiborne?
How much better is it?
Trying to plot out your route, like.
Yeah. No, I was like,
Steam bath, hot shower, tub.
I got it because like, I knew I was gonna be late, and I didn't know if you guys were still eating.
Somali.
So I was like, what's like on the way?
On Somali.
I needed comfort food after that.
Somali.
I said I needed comfort food after that splinter, dude.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. I think any splinter that's not
Never.
worthy is gonna be bad splinter.
Yeah.
I think that's as far as I can stretch it.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Yo, Emily and King.
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, and I guess Anna too, if you.
No,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
it's okay. Well, we're already down one, so
Is this not
It was a
even?
pleasure to meet you.
good night, Anna.
You deserve to sleep so much.
Call us when you start to die.
Whoa.
That black bean death.
Yes. The Black Death. All right, so let's pick back up. Everybody, take a deep breath in. Leave the splinters behind. Breathe out.
Splinters?
Don't ask questions.
Why?
Bless you. So we're going to take a bit of a jump cut. You'll recall that the last thing that you really interacted with was Rana, however you want to say it, Rana and Tresdir were having a chat, and Rana asked who Tresdir was and said, "I'm Rana." And the next thing you hear is they say, "Oh, I I really need to lay down. And they go lay down in the like the back room of this
Of the bar?
of this like bar in space.
Good.
And the rest of you all have an opportunity to just kind of like breathe for a minute.
Am I still possessed by a ghost?
You're depossessed. Yes. You are depossessed. As opposed to repossessed. And after you all, I guess, like, just decompress for a minute, you also go lie down for a fitful night's rest.
Okay.
So
Do we ask the ghost permission?
they guide you. They say it's okay.
Okay.
They're okay with you staying.
During my hours that I'm awake, can I watch out a window?
Yes.
Like all the ghosts walking around?
Yes, it is like just a regular town scene, except no one has food. They are, moving about and going from door to door and like bumping into each other in the streets and chatting, and it's not quite a cacophony because it's not that loud. Ghosts they don't make that much noise as the human does, but you like can hear just their like French whispers. Kind of echoing throughout the street, which is partly why you guys have a only fitful night's rest, because it is uncomfortable. I'm going to speak for you. This is not a comfortable experience, but you're at least able to chill out for 8 hours. Just before sunrise, though, the ghosts come and start to rouse you, which is again also quite uncomfortable.
Damn rabble.
Rabble rousers, of course.
Arousing.
And just before sunrise, they rouse you and they let you know that you guys are welcome to stay when you need. They are still adamant that you don't steal their things. And they wish you luck on your journeys and remind you about the artifacts that were
Yes.
taken from.
Can I make a list
I mean, it's just the
of like the most interesting ones?
the chest.
The chest.
The chest that belonged to King Devon. Yeah.
Can ghosts hold things?
They can only hold up to 5 pounds. At some point, you had this discussion. That's like why they asked. Well, and amongst the list of things they asked for you to pay with, they jokingly took your gold. But amongst the list of things they asked you to pay with, they asked you to help them fix their buildings. So they can't lift stuff and they can't apply like pressure. So it is not only 5 pounds, but like 5 pounds of pressure too, which is just dumb small. So like when they like held up their cup and somebody cheers them, they cheers the cup right out of their hand, stuff like that. They want to like hear music again because that's something they don't really have the option to do. But point is, they only have the option to like around 5 pounds of weight. And I'm loosely doing 5 pounds of force. If something is less than 5 pounds but exerts a lot of force, they have to drop it.
I want to play something with my hammer.
Play something? Like a beat?
Mm-hmm.
Bing, bing, bing. Alright, roll
Hammer.
performance.
It's hammer time.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm doing. I rolled a 9.
It sounds like you're just hammering stuff, but that's a noise they haven't heard in a while. So at least you've got that going.
Here is something you can put up for the next people that come through.
They've disappeared.
I go hang the sign myself.
What sign?
Don't steal the books.
You made it?
Yeah.
When?
While I was awake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna try to role play that, but they're gone.
Yeah, that's fine. You can put a sign up in the bookstore.
I could just imagine it too, like you're ready to tell them and you like turn around and it's
Wait,
like,
before you go.
and then they're just gone.
They're gone.
But you'll recall that they kind of like disincorporate during the daytime.
Great word.
Thanks.
So, are we going to the bay now?
Are you feeling like you're rested?
Yeah, my
You have a
head
headache.
hurts a little bit. Yeah.
That's it?
What?
Do you remember that you were possessed by a ghost?
Yeah.
How was
Yeah.
that?
It was weird.
Hmm.
My head hurts.
What does it feel like?
Well, your head hurts a lot,
And
and that was kind of like your or like if you're in a carriage, right? And you don't get to tell anything where it's going, right? It was like somebody else driving.
Oh, so it's like sitting on a horse, but you don't know how to ride a horse.
Yeah, it's like that, but if the horse just like didn't listen to, well, I mean, like it would be like that, but if the horse could like talk to you, but like you couldn't actually do anything.
do you know what the ghost's name was?
Do I know what the ghost name was?
That was Lichki.
Yeah, because his name was Lichki.
He must have been the one who hung the moon.
Maybe
Lynch key.
that's a.
Sorry. Bad pun.
Wait a minute.
Lynch key? Is that a lynch key? Lynch. Hung the moon.
Linchpin.
Hung the moon.
Oh,
Like Lynch
thinking like lunar? No. No. Do you remember anything about Lichki's life?
No. No, it was just there. Kind of
Rana pipes in and says, "That's not really how it works."
I completely forgot you were here.
They shrug.
This is one of the ghosts?
No,
this is Rana.
that
This is
is
Soma?
that is Soma. Yes,
And what do you mean that's not how it works?
that's just not how it works.
How does it work?
You don't remember about who possesses you.
How would you know that you don't remember who possesses you unless you remembered not, or that you were possessed?
Yeah, I don't understand what he's saying, but I'm with him on this one.
What's your name again?
Rana.
Hey, Brianna. I'm a little confused, but
Is that like a
Glad
middle
you're here.
name?
It's a nickname.
It's a nickname.
Because
How many names do
yesterday.
you have?
Yeah.
2.
2? Oh.
Are they both your name?
They
where
nod.
do you, where do you want us to call you?
Rana.
Okay.
So not Soma.
No.
Interesting.
So, Molly.
I'm sorry, it's just like this is the longest conversation I've ever had with you, and I don't know what to say.
You didn't talk much in the
Yep.
time we've known you.
I know.
What, you remember?
Sort of.
Oh.
It's fuzzy.
Hmm.
What did you do before that?
I was a farmer.
So you're not a farmer still?
I haven't farmed in over a year.
Oh, wow.
What'd you farm?
Anything we could.
Do you want to keep talking or do you want to just go?
I'd rather just follow you around while
Wow.
I continue to get my bearings.
I have some.
They blink heavily.
Bearings. You need-
Stop dictating.
Nice. Respect.
Is that the term for blinking? Nictating?
The little pink ball in the corner of your eye is the
Yeah.
nictitating membrane.
What a great word.
Nictitating them.
Yep, and a lot of other animals it goes sideways and it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes.
Didn't we use that?
No, not snakes.
Oh.
Snakes have clear scales over their eyes. Alligators and frogs have the nictitating membrane. Probably other creatures too, like sharks or something.
I don't remember what bats have, but I really wish I had gotten to go to that thing. Anyway,
Nictitating membrane.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press that.
Anyways, so we're headed to go get the stuff, right?
It seems to be the
Hand
plan.
whistle. Okay, cool.
Who has the cloak to help us breathe underwater?
It'll be safe.
I'm wearing the cloak. Shit, gorgeous.
Stunning.
Before I went to sleep, could I try to attune to the
Cattail wand.
the
Yes, that would be okay.
You both tried to play a tune.
So, oh man, that was a good one, Cake. I don't have my little cards to write them on, so I'm not gonna write one yet. I'll give it to you next time. You are attuned, and you know that you have 4 charges on your wand,
Okay.
and that they recharge at dawn.
Okay.
However, you don't know what it does. You know there's a few options for when you cast a spell with the wand.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's like an arcane focus.
No,
What?
it is not an arcane focus. You use a charge to activate the magical object.
But it doesn't
It's like a-
participate in the spell casting.
It's like using a wand of fireball that has 3 charges. You expend 1 to cast fireball.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like the staff you get in Oblivion.
Yeah, it's literally an Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
magic weapon or staff or
Yeah.
wand. Yeah. Anyways,
Yes,
continue.
it
Yeah.
is quite Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. And that's cool. It's just good concept.
Cool.
Set
But I
free.
don't
Someday
know what
I'm
the
gonna
spell
play this
is.
game.
I just know it has 4 charges.
There's some free ones.
There are some options,
There are some options. Okay. Cool.
but you have 4 charges.
I'm into it.
You just let me know when you want to try to use it.
Okay.
Before we go.
Oh,
Yeah, I
into
think I'm
that,
actually going to test one out. On
Right
the
now?
road.
To this
On the
castle.
road.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Does anybody swim?
Wait, are we going to the castle or are we going to the... I'm confused.
You have not yet gone to the ruins.
Okay. I literally thought the ruins were in the bay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think they are.
Okay.
Yeah. and then
Okay.
I'm just making sure we're on the same page here. Go
All
ahead.
right, so take a minute. You guys can refresh refresh each other on your current objective.
Can anybody swim?
No.
Yes.
We have this mana ray, this ray thing.
Cloak of Ray.
Cloak of Ray. Man Ray cloak. Cloak of Ray.
Made of rayon?
Cloak of Steve Irwin.
I mean, that lets us swim. Breathe underwater with it. So
Yeah, I can't do that.
yeah, I can't either.
But
I mean,
you can swim?
with the cloak.
I can swim and
cloak.
so can Sadie, I think.
Yeah.
Could you teach me how to swim?
Sure.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it also depends on how athletic you will be. I mean, swimming isn't for everyone.
I think I could handle it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to drown. I don't think the things inside there are worth my death.
Well, when we get to the shoreline, I'll ease you into it, and hopefully you get a little practice. That way you have an idea.
Oh, this is what people mean when they say dive right in?
Yeah,
Okay, let's do it. But,
but I won't throw you in on the deep end.
okay.
We'll start where it's shallow, and that way, if you can't swim well, you can walk right back to land.
Okay.
Or
That
I
sounds
can,
like a recipe for disaster.
or I can swim out and get you. Either way,
That was a RuneScape quest.
Oh.
no worries. We got this.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going. You know, if I start drowning, just like it's not worth it. It's like,
Have you ever been caught in a sandstorm?
yeah.
Those are the worst.
Okay, so what do you do when the sand covers you? You get out of it, right?
Well, I mean, usually you just like pitch your tent and like just wait.
But if
Usually
it
I
covers you literally,
Yeah, use a shovel.
right? So it's the same thing, but your arms are the shovel and the water is the sand. And try not to
What?
lose oxygen.
What?
This is just common knowledge for people who live near water.
Water is.
You guys are having this conversation on the road.
Yes. Water is deeply perplexing and sometimes frightening.
Well, that makes sense considering you were away from vast quantities of it for some period of time.
Yeah.
There's not much of it in the desert.
No.
They let the ghosts that that before you left and before they dissipated, that the shore is about 3 or 4 miles away.
Okay.
It's right there.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be walking for like an hour or so while you're having this conversation.
What's the weather like?
The rain stopped yesterday, so now it is fairly clear. You're supposed to drink out of that?
I don't think I'm supposed to drink out of that.
That looks like a Listerine cap.
Oh,
It's just the like rust and stuff on it because it's been weather warned.
Why is there rust?
Is that metal?
I don't
Looks
think
like
so.
plastic.
No, it's just metal.
No,
that's plastic. I'm talking about like the material.
It's
It is
oxidizing.
glass?
This is glass.
Wait, would
You're
we...
getting- Yes.
Would I know anything about tides? I have knowledge in nature. Is that enough to know
Roll
about
knowledge
tides?
nature about tides.
Cool.
I'm not gonna do that because Cam thought the ocean was a myth.
We have to know how to
I
swim.
read about it.
Do characters automatically know how to
Oh,
swim?
Cam also read about it. but he didn't.
I'm
he thought
actually
it was
did
fiction.
buy
You
it.
make that character decision.
Okay.
So back in the day when I first started playing D&D, you had to take the swimming skill.
Yeah.
To swim.
Was that 3?
2.5 or no, just 2.
Okay. Well,
Just two?
I presumed it was in 3 too, but I understood.
Technically, there are rules in 5e for it. Like you have to have a swimming speed in order to, like, successfully traverse water.
This might not go well.
But it's like.
Well, I think
What are you
that's
doing?
just if you
Are you,
want
like,
to do
attempting
it
to-
and not
Nature?
treat it
About
as
tides. Of
different
how
See if you understand.
Where
Well, I would
Yeah.
like to. Are you like
but if you can make the
projecting
character choice
this out, like talking about it, or are you just recollecting? If you're talking about it, I would like to help you because I think I would have some information about knowledge in
Since
nature.
you know how to swim.
Yeah, about tides. I think I would
Yeah.
understand that.
you were raised in like the western eastern end of Greywood, which is the like ocean side, so
Yeah.
you've probably been there before.
So the water moves depending on where the sun is, right?
No, the moon. Concerning the fact that we have moons.
Yes,
1, 2.
a singular moon.
Just making sure.
You can reroll
Does that have a name?
the moon.
Oh. Okay.
You can make a goblin name for it if you want. Like, that's your own cultural decision.
Well, Kamar is
Moon.
moon.
Okay.
Because Cam's name means moon.
Moon. Yes.
Or 2 moons is yeah.
Moons. What is it?
A 10.
I had nothing.
That's 12.
You're a druid.
Wisdom?
No, it's intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's +2. 15 is +2.
Damn it, now I can't trust this sheet. This is 15, but there's
And at the
wisdom.
very least, I think you should also add proficiency. You should be proficient in nature as a druid.
Damn right.
14.
Okay.
But I like the circle of the desert.
You've got
So
6-hour tides.
Wow.
can you tell where it's at right now? If it's 6 hours?
Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm going to roll for it because I have no idea.
No, that's more fun like that. I like that you're just confidently saying yes. That's fun.
Say more.
What would you like to know?
What else do you know?
At this point, Cam, roll a d4.
Ooh. Shit. Ooh.
This does not taste like whiskey. But if anyone else wants to try it,
Can I smell it?
SoCo doesn't really taste like whiskey either.
no, but it's old, so I don't know what normal SoCo tastes like because Kagan doesn't drink SoCo.
I like SoCo.
Oh, sweet.
Sure, try it if you want to try it out of that before
This
you pour yourself
pound of
some. It's up to you. I don't care.
Dice has a
I don't know.
surprisingly small amount of d4s in it.
Woo!
4.
4.
Worth the wait.
Ooh,
What are you
Whoa.
targeting?
What's around me?
that's cool.
It's weird, right? It's not like liquor.
Oh,
Marsh
no.
plants,
It's like licorice.
occasional trees,
Yeah, the
maybe
aftertaste
like a
is weird.
frog every like
This
once
evolved
in a blue
a lot.
moon. Your compatriots.
I
I'm
guess a
sorry.
frog.
The aftertaste isn't
If
good.
there's
It
a
started
frog-
off really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it starts off really well and then it changes. So
That
just
was really fun.
yeah, it's kind of
It's
a roller
11.
coaster.
Nice.
I don't know if there's a.
We'll add your decks.
Don't worry about the
My
smell.
dex?
Just try it.
Yes.
You're gonna try it.
Okay.
Just do it. 'Cause it's not like
You're
the Remy
aiming.
tastes way better.
Oh, I'm.
So
I'm
here's-
aiming it.
No, blow out.
This
your-
object is gonna work like regardless of your magical ability.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna see how well you can aim it.
Okay.
Okay. That's plus.
No, it's a little weird the aftertaste.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't tell
Not
what your
yet.
eyes were doing. I thought you were like, you were just thinking.
So you guys are talking about the tides, and in the corner of your eye, you see
Plus 2.
Cam point his cattail stick at a frog, and it flashes a bright green and propels a cylindrical object, brown in nature, with a smaller cylindrical object stuck to the end of it, out towards the frog. And it skids off the ground and kind of smacks the frog a little bit, but not damaging. And the ammunition, the propelled thing is
The missile?
The missile, yes, is still lying there on the ground next to it.
Cam, don't kill it.
I'd like to
What?
take the missile.
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah, Cam is also a medium.
Are you guys gonna pick it up?
I'm gonna
looking at it.
examine
I'm
it.
gonna
Okay.
pick up the frog.
There's like okay, nice. The frog is okay. Maybe like a little like oily, but it's okay. There's like I don't know 3.5 inches of wood stuck to a spongy material that's like 6 or 7 inches long. It seems warm to your touch, just a little oily. Smells faintly sweet.
How big is it?
It's like 6 inches and then 4 inches.
I am having such a hard time getting a visual of like. What
Well, so your characters don't have a clue what this is, but you've just propelled a corn dog at.
This is great.
But it smells sweet.
Does it smell?
Well,
like,
I mean, there's a little bit of sugar in your corn dog
Yeah.
coating, but you guys don't eat a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
So it has like a stick sticking out of it. It looks like the tip of the what is it called?
Cattail.
Cattail.
So
I
people-
almost called it cat of nine tails, and I'm like, that is
People
not.
call
right.
cattail the corn dog plant, so I
Yeah.
thought it would be fun if
Shout out corn dog.
if one of the options was for it to shoot corn dogs. Yes.
Oh my god. That smells. Does it smell like food?
Yes.
That smells like food. Can I roll Arcana to see if it's dangerous?
Sure.
All right. 7.
It's totally safe.
I'm gonna. This smells like food, right? Like
smells like it was cooked. I don't know if it smells like food.
I'm gonna eat it.
You eat the whole thing?
No, just a little bit. Which side do I go for?
Clearly not the stick.
Well, I mean, but like, are you supposed to like? If this is like, maybe it's food. Okay. He like takes the stick and like holds it like this and thinks that you're supposed to like start here and go down.
Interesting.
So he's like,
Again?
It is warm, slightly sweet, pleasantly meaty. There's a sausage in the middle.
There's meat in this.
What?
There's meat in the. I don't.
Let me see this cattail.
But is this like it's yellow?
I still need to see this.
What plant is this? Can I
Do we know
roll nature to
is
figure out?
maize in our...
Corn and maize exist. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, do we?
What
This
I-
is amazing.
What?
Like, is it? It's like a typical food.
You know, the cornmeal exists too.
Okay.
You guys, there are mills about.
Okay.
People
Yeah.
can dry and mill their corn.
Yeah. This is covered in corn.
This is amazing.
You know what would be kind of funny? Like, that thing looks like a cat tail, like a cat's tail, and it shot out this thing. What if we called it like a corn rat? Because cats hate rats. Or like a corn bird, because cats hate birds.
Corn.
I like-
well,
Corn
I mean,
bird.
but it's like the
That'd be kinda
tail
funny
though,
if
right?
it
Like
was
a.
flying.
But we don't know what the meat's made out of. What if it's a corn cat?
Or like a corn tail.
Corn tail?
Corn tail.
Yeah,
I like
corn
that.
tail.
I like corn tail.
Yeah. Oh no.
Well, she already
What's that
did.
thing taste like?
Oh.
I want to know what it tastes like too.
Wait, no. It's like.
You can always shoot out more of them, right?
Well, I don't know.
You should be able to make it rain
I
corn
don't
tails.
know how I did this, but I used one of 4 of the what are they?
Charges.
Corn bushes? Corn tail? Why
I'm
are
not
we
eating
passing
anything.
this around?
It looks like dog meat.
It doesn't
Wait,
taste
give me-
like bird.
It tastes like
how about a corn
sweet.
dog? A dog made of corn. That has a nice ring to it.
Dog
on a
made
stick
of
with
corn?
Dog made of corn.
This is your opportunity to name corn dogs. If you wouldn't to name them corn dogs, that's cool.
Wait, what about Corny McCornface? Just had an opportunity.
Oh my god.
Yellow stick
Yeah.
thing.
I feel like it's corn meat.
Meat sausage.
Yeah, no.
Corn meat.
Oh no! It's like a surprise, right?
Corn meat surprise.
Yes.
I love that.
I love it. Yes.
I wasn't expecting it either.
I would never eat something called corn meat surprise, and you guys would. So I think that makes sense because that thing looks disgusting. But you
Yeah.
guys
Never
would.
say never, Sadie.
Okay. And maybe if I was really hungry,
You don't want the
I might
last
rather
bite?
starve to death.
No, I have it.
Get that thing out of my face.
My precious.
Guys,
I actually
Corny
like eat it until it's like just the stick, and I'm just chewing on the stick.
Oh, the
just
best
like,
part is chewing on the
Yeah,
stick.
this
This is surprisingly
got like corned beef juice.
nice.
On it.
Yes. So now you just got a little like 5-inch skewer. You could like poke somebody in the eye or something, but you have the skewer.
Improvised
Okay.
And you guys have been walking for 30 or so minutes. The shores come up a lot closer. You can see it, but you can also see some like kind of far off shapes of buildings and stuff.
corn swaddled sausage. Sorry,
You thinking of more names?
I was, but I
Corn
like
meat surprise.
I like corn meat surprise.
That's so gross.
So we're getting close.
Yeah. So you can see the shoreline. Like you can see the reflection of the water a ways away, but you can see that there are like some shapes, like seem to be structures in front of the water, like in between you and the water.
Can we hear the ocean?
Yes.
Treasure. What does it make sound?
The ocean has always made sound
That-
because of the movement in the ocean.
Why?
Motion.
Motion of the ocean, man.
Yes. You can hear like the kind of gentle rush of the water as you approach, and the seagulls are being loud. The air is certainly salty. It is like also the like perfect day to be at the beach. Like it is nice. Picture like this is like late April, early May ish. Like it is a really nice day to be at the beach. And you guys close the gap, and you are now standing toward like the outer edge of these ruins, the ruins in the Atlamelia Bay, the Gulf of Atlamelia, whatever you want to call it.
What do they look like?
That's a great question. So you can see that there's not a lot of buildings standing left. Lots of like little bits of wall here and there. There is a big dome off to your left that you can see. There seems to be kind of like a row of buildings down like the center of a main drag. There's maybe 1 or 2 what look like maybe houses that are still mostly standing. And quite interestingly, you think you might make out a ship on the back end of town. Like you think you can see maybe like a mast sticking up.
But I can't see the body of the vessel.
It's you might be able to see something. It could just be a building with like a flagpole on it. It's tough.
It looks like somebody's hidden a sand skiff on the other side of that building.
You mean a ship?
You sound like fucking Luke Skywalker right now.
You okay?
Yes.
Like that's a problem.
No, Luke Skywalker is a cool character.
Yeah.
Just like the way you said
Yeah.
that sounded like something Luke would say, which is like respect.
You mean a ship?
Yeah.
A sailing vessel?
Yeah.
A boat?
Boat that goes on the sea.
Or a boat that goes on water because there's not nearly enough sand to sail on out
The
here.
water moves more than the sand does. So
I've noticed that there's sand now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so much sand.
Yeah, so you're kind of like standing at the edge of like the dunes, grassy dunes and stuff. There's been some little bits of sand that you've been walking on, but there is a stretch of dry beach in front of you now. Nice like white-ish, light-colored powdery sand.
You know, at running the risk of death, I doff my armor.
Okay.
This is a fun chance to play in the sand,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take it.
What's your armor?
Studded leather.
His weird pallid yellow skin stands out.
I'm wearing a shirt underneath.
Have I ever told you that I imagine goblins to have little stubby like tails?
Sure.
I have always
Yes.
a dog who has like a inch long tail, 2 inch long tail. I've always imagined goblins to have these like stubby little tails.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna like stick out. I don't know what your
I
clothes
thought that was
are
a
on.
eugenics thing, though.
Under your, I don't know, man.
Stubby tails?
Yeah, I mean, it's like not like most dogs have stubby tails. Most
Yeah.
dogs have long ass tails.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
for many dogs, the stubby tail is like tail docking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
cut
it.
it.
Yeah, cut it or.
Yes.
But I think I
Which
put that
is
with eugenics.
Usually detrimental, but in some breeds of dogs, very helpful because they're
Tail is too big for their body.
yeah. Well, the tail is too big for their body, but also the way that the hair, like the way that they've been bred, they're supposed to be bred to have these beautiful long like bushy tails, but like their fur is not conducive to being long, especially in the area of like their ass. And it just like gets tangled, and it can sometimes cause
Caught in the
balance problems,
People
hip
theories.
dysplasia,
Wowza.
rectal infections.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's
Evolution.
Usually it's
Yeah.
pure vanity, but for a couple of dog breeds, like Docky Tails can actually help like and it's on like a case by case basis. There's no like every single dog in this breed needs to.
Animal lives matter. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So like are we talking like this long?
Yeah, just very very short. Yes.
A nub.
I don't know how like stripped down you're getting right now. This sounds
just-
like an opportunity for
yeah.
someone to like see your little stubby tail.
Yeah.
But yes, I've always imagined goblins to have little.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Yeah. Cam wears like imagine like a not red colored like Roman tunic, just like the thing that goes like down here. Then he wears short shorts.
Cute.
Like yeah. So like you can barely see the shorts for the like tunic. And so yeah.
You have removed sides, I presume, for the tunic.
No,
like just
no,
shoulder.
it comes to
Are you
sleeves.
like a
Yeah.
t-shirt tunic? Okay, just making sure we're
Yeah.
on the same page.
It is. I think it's like a beige that would stand out against orange sand, but like I'm assuming this is more like beach sand.
Yes, this is.
It's
beach
like
sand.
surprisingly close to the color of beach sand, and not like intentionally. And then it's like it's got these weird like magenta like strips here, and then on the neck. and
But your green
bottom.
skin kind of stands out now that you're.
Oh, I'm not green. No,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
like desert sand orange.
This is great to know that I did not remember or know this.
Oh yeah.
You see him frolicking about in the fluffy sand though. It's hot, but not scalding.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
Also,
my
my
feet-
hair is like black, but it like kind of reflects bluish.
Do my feet squeak?
Yes. The sand rubs together and you can hear it.
I just shuffle around in circles.
Why is this sand so soft? It's like super soft.
So we have to walk across the beach to get to
Yeah.
the rest of the ruins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. So you guys are all kind of walking on the fluffy sand. Cam is frolicking.
Yeah.
I guess you guys start to leave him behind, and you get to some mucky sand, some sand that's been wet for a while. It's like not quicksand or obnoxiously holding onto your shoes or anything like that. But the sand is now like wet under your feet. I don't know if you're keeping up with him, Cam.
I'm kind of like trailing behind.
Okay.
Oh,
Have I reached the point where it's?
I mean, they have reached the wet point. If you're trailing behind, you do eventually.
Okay. What are some names of gods here? I know Aaron is one, but I'm like more.
Aaron and all the ones like in the book, from any of the realms in the book, all except this is a very God-filled place. Melora is no longer.
Back about.
Yes.
Gwendolyn is.
Gwendolyn certainly is, but not in a good way.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, because I messaged you about like the Goblin Pantheon.
Yes,
Right?
you have all of your goblin gods. I have notes of that somewhere.
Okay.
You have your weird finger witch.
I'm trying to.
That sounds weird.
I'm trying to read that.
Timora is the goddess of luck. That's one of my favorites. Helm.
It's deep.
Tempest. Mistra. Miracle. Earl. Azith.
Earl?
You can also call in like
It could be
Zeus,
way worse.
if you want. Jesus or God.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus.
trying to find a replacement for goddamn it. But I can't think.
May runes, damn it.
Oh no! Oh dude, Gwen damn it!
Gwen
damn it! Why is it wet? Why is it fucking wet? What is this? What?
This is what happens.
This is gross.
Cameron,
what is
you've
this?
never seen sand? Sand gets wet. That's like
No,
really
it
its whole
doesn't.
purpose.
It does when it's near the ocean.
Oh, I hate it.
Some people hate sand. They say it's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere.
That's the best part about it. It's like you're getting a back rub for free, just walking.
This is why I wear boots, so I don't have to worry.
So as you guys get closer, you can kind of see a bit more that it's certainly a ship that is in the back of town.
There's a sand skiff floating on the water.
That's because it's a water skiff called a ship. A vessel. This is better, because I had pictured an Oompa Loompa.
Oh.
Oh, that's Cam.
Yeah, that's Cam.
I don't remember if I've seen it yet.
This makes sense considering his inspiration, but anyways.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
So
Say
you
what?
said
It makes
was
sense considering some of
being
his
blocked by-
inspiration.
Oh yeah.
But you might see a boat.
So you see part of a large ship.
Okay.
But
At
it's
this point, we know it's a ship.
yeah. At this point, you know it's a ship. You see 3 masts.
This was old, Cam.
2 of them are lying down. One of them's still standing. And it's covered up mostly by a couple buildings that are still standing. But like I said earlier, for the most part, these buildings are just like walls at this point. So you guys are standing right around here. Each of these squares is 5 feet, so you're quite a ways away from kind of this path, this like tunnel of buildings. There's a big dome on your left and a couple like still standing buildings on your right.
Ships are this way.
Yeah, the ship is that way. You can't quite make it out well though, which is why I've
Can I
folded it in half.
Can I hear anyone by the ship? Do I'm gonna roll perception.
Yeah, roll perception for listening.
15.
You don't hear anything, around you at all. Really, you hear the loud sound of the water. Seagulls are around. There's like a few seagulls that are kind of like stomping around the sand around here, picking at the ground. They're perched on buildings. There's a lot of sanderlings scurrying around on the ground, doing their like picking in the wet sand thing.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate any like recent foot traffic, anything that came through.
Okay, nice. Go ahead.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
You do not see any tracks other than your own. There are pelican prints, there are seagull prints, there's sanderling prints. There's like maybe some coyote prints around.
Okay.
But there not seem to be any prints from big humanoid creatures.
Okay. Cool.
Some crab holes. You see a ghost crab or 2.
In case we get hungry. Keep marching on.
Yeah, we should probably be careful of that ship, though. I don't think Whistle told us about any of it.
I donned my armor.
Even more
Okay.
reason to check it out. The fact that it's an aberration makes it either a threat or an interesting reward.
Yeah.
Or both.
I don't really know that much about ships. I haven't spent much time on a ship.
Me neither.
I've never seen one.
I've known some people who were sailors and shipwrights, but I'm not either.
Well, we'll just keep on trucking.
Can we, if they're there, can we not kill all of them?
With
Yeah,
who?
What?
I don't really want to
We've
kill
been-
any shit guys.
There's been a lot of people that I mean it happens, but
Okay, I mean, that's totally fine. Like,
we try.
if somebody tries to murder you, I'll just like let them. I won't like.
I think the sentiment
She's like,
here
oh look.
here is simple. We should defend ourselves, but only use force if necessary.
Right.
We should always try to diffuse the situation diplomatically before getting
run
murdered.
away.
No, running away is not conducive.
No, I mean it's very
Sometimes.
good. I'm very good at it.
You may run away.
Okay, good.
I will stand my ground.
What do you think, Sadie?
Yeah, I don't think we should try to kill anybody. Doesn't seem.
I mean, it's not like we've gone out of our way to try to kill people.
I mean, we would have failed if we tried to kill the ghost, so it's always good to be diplomatic.
True. Ghost is already dead. But
Can you
anyway.
kill a ghost?
Do we know what killed the ghosts?
Yes.
Yes. It was
Deity?
Tasha. No, that's not it. It was. It was.
It was the Tasha City Black Drake.
No, it's not Soma either.
You sure?
We're not that sure yet.
Yeah, is Runner just
I
following
would
us?
have
Yes.
sworn I wrote this down. Bound Promise. No, that's not it. Biggie Kings. Ghosts can't pee.
It's good to know.
Very important.
Maybe I didn't write it down.
You talked about it.
Cattail, oceans,
You said you
Reston.
had faith in it.
Treasure seems to think the ocean exists. Why did I not write this down? This is. Anyways.
How far away are we from the ruins? Like.
Well, so you guys are like right here,
Oh, I didn't
and
know.
each of these squares is 5 feet. So you're, I don't know, maybe 100 feet.
Still in this for a
couple
second.
100 feet, 200 feet away.
Okay.
Where are the feats?
Maybe
your
in like
shoes.
200 or something, 210.
Okay, sorry. What was the? It was the
This way.
nephew of or the cousin.
The like son of or nephew of the
Yeah.
goddess of fear.
Yes.
His name is Tharn. He does her bidding.
Tharn. Yes,
Yeah,
and you
right.
invoked. There's a Tharn on the village.
Yes.
Tharn is the nephew or is the goddess of fear?
Tharn is the nephew of the goddess of fear, but it's like, he is like the horseman. You know, like the goddess of fear doesn't really do her own work.
Does she have a name?
Rose. Every rose has its thorn.
Maybe
Woo! I like that.
that might be in this book. I just presumed there was one in the book.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I would have recalled that. I was looking for keen mind,
Oh,
but
did
I
you
didn't
find
write
it?
it. Yeah, I did.
Was this
Okay.
annoying?
I can recall anything within the last month, so
Okay.
I think that'd be useful in case like we forget, because you should
Yeah,
remember.
no,
For
It's
sure,
like-
I
oh,
respect
shit.
that.
It's probably. Oh no, that's Navy.
Oh yeah.
Can we tell
like,
how deep the
twins.
water is at the ruins?
So the water, you're at the water is not
Yeah.
touching the ruins.
That's my
right
favorite.
Oh,
Because it reminds me of my
it's
girlfriend's
tied.
house.
Okay.
now. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yes,
Gotcha.
because of the tide, the water's not touching the ruins. Though because you asked, the level like you were when you were on the dunes, you were much like higher. You were like totally above the ruins.
On the dunes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a water line on the walls of the
There is not. No. Another good question.
like a barnacle line or anything? Anything to indicate
Another good question.
how high up the water?
You're a little far to see if there's a barnacle line.
Okay. Hey, maybe we should hurry up to the ruins before the. You guys were talking about the tide before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's out right now, so we should go check those things out.
Yeah,
before
can
we
it
cover
hurt
that
you?
water.
What is it? Does it attack you?
What?
Can it swim?
The
Tide.
ruins?
No, tide.
It's just the water.
Yeah,
Like-
it's just rising
Oh, God.
water.
It can rise by itself?
Well, it's not. It's like an ebb and flow.
What?
You know, in the desert,
Yes.
sometimes the sand will move one way when there's more wind. But then, move to another spot.
The water just moves around on its own.
If there's a pattern to it,
Yeah.
and you can guess when it's going to happen next.
I feel like this is just a recipe for disaster.
It's a brew for a storm, that's for sure.
Well, either way, let's hurry up, watch up, and get over there before you have to swim through the water.
Or you can stay here by yourself when the tide comes.
No thanks. It just comes? Like, how do you tell it's coming?
You see it.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's
Well,
the best way.
What does it look
Pretty
like?
slow. It doesn't
Yeah,
just like
it doesn't happen
from
immediately, yeah.
none to elevate.
Yeah. Unless there's a tsunami.
What's that?
These are mostly legends, but I've only heard of them. Tsunamis exist, I presume.
By the way, if you're wondering what Cam is picturing, if you remember the Pokemon Muck, that,
Oh yeah.
but water,
Oh.
and like the size of a house. That's what he's picturing.
Well, a tsunami is like a giant tidal wave
Oh God.
the size of many buildings. But this is just legend. I've never
So you
seen
can
one.
never say hello to the tide.
No, not that in that case for sure.
He doesn't understand. He thinks that you mean like the tide is like waving, and like.
High tide?
No, it's like
No, he didn't say that out loud. I'm just letting you know.
imagine like 4 buildings tall rushing at you at the speed of several horses.
But you never seen it.
I've never seen it. I've just
Sadie
heard
starts
stories
walking.
of it.
It sounds like the work of Melora.
Walking faster?
Yeah.
Oh,
Treachery.
we're walking with you. I
Alright.
see Stady
Yeah,
heading
like-
in. Some Neurorato running. Here you go.
So you guys are approaching kind of over here in this area, coming up to this old like shack of a building. So what you'll notice if you look closely at this is I have squares around where the buildings used to be. And you guys can kind of infer where they used to be based upon the remaining walls. So you'll see that there are some thicker spots where there's just walls remaining. So you guys are coming up and you're like, I don't know, maybe 100 feet from this building right here now.
Where's the boat?
Back here.
Okay.
You are not close enough to get a good clear view of it yet, so I folded it out. There's a dome on your left. You've got this like kind of row of buildings off on your right. Now that you guys are like down at building level instead of up above, like you were a few minutes ago, and even higher like you were a few minutes before that, because you haven't dropping in elevation as you advance this way. Now that you guys are like at building level, you can't quite see it as well. Yeah, dome on your left. There's like a row of most of the building remains on your right, and there's a few still intact buildings on further on the right.
Should we look at them one at a time?
Yeah, sure.
Let's start with that one.
Do we enter building ruins number 1?
That's the tide.
No, that's your feet as you walk. This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, section number 2.
Oh.
It's okay. All right, so you guys kind of walk right up to this building. You can, walk in the gap between 2 of the walls that have fallen. But this building's mostly rubble now, though a few of the corner walls are still, in fact, standing. You approach and seagulls fly away, and
What is
as
that
they fly
noise?
away.
Look at
That's
that
the
bird.
gulls.
Yes, you watch the bird fly away.
That bird made that noise.
I
And
don't like it.
the walls are about 6 feet tall. That are still standing.
Anything of note, clearly, or
Wow.
this thing's been covered in
Not
sand?
just like things are covered in sand. You are not really noticing anything of a note right now. You can look deeper if you'd like. That takes like some checks and stuff. You guys will need to be very explicit about when you're searching for things and when you're not.
Okay.
Because I'm not just going to tell you there's a thing here. You have to tell me you're looking for a thing.
I just want to see, against the wall if there's anything that might be covered up in sand, like looks like a lump of sand, like it's clearly not natural, but like
Okay.
that
Yeah. Go
sort of
ahead.
thing.
Go searching and poking around the wall.
18.
18. So you notice there are barnacles on the wall, and that there's more of them in kind of one spot than the other, and over there is kind of a bit of a almost like ridge you walk on as you're walking under your foot. You kind of kick some sand away and you see a piece of kind of metal there.
Okay. Grab it?
You dig it out?
Yeah.
Alright, so you dig it out and you pull out this old rusty barnacle shield. It's
Cool.
like a kite shield. It's been buried in the sand. It's got
Cool.
barnacles on it. It's rusty, but
Throw it on the back.
it's a hunk of metal. Yeah, you've found something already.
Nice. This is neat.
Is there anything under it?
I don't think so. Let's shift the sand, see if there's anything there.
There are a couple bones there.
Oh, yeah, just a dead person probably.
What, a dead person?
I mean, seems like a bones to maybe a body or something. I'm not gonna go disturb the dead any more than I already have.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Bad feeling in your bones?
Yeah.
Guess you're bad to the bone.
Yeah. Bad. It's kind of cold here.
It's not. It was cold in Reston.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is not cold here.
I want to dig under there a little bit more.
It just seems to be a hand. You can't find much else. Like you find some phalanges.
There's something wrong.
It waves.
There's a wave.
Yeah.
Do I see any signs of anyone from the boat in this area?
Investigator perception.
Okay.
Are you looking at? You trying to look at the boat? Or are you looking at the area?
Both.
Okay.
I'll go boat first.
Boat.
Okay.
5.
You can't quite get a good clear view of the boat. You can see the masts, and you don't see anybody or anything around you other than what Treasure just pulled out of the sand.
No assailants.
Nice. Oh,
That was good. So I guess, should we go on to the next building?
Let's do it. Should we crisscross?
What do you mean?
crisscross.
Jump.
We're diagonally across the street each time.
Wait, are we at this one or this one?
I think we're here.
So you guys walked into here. So this is not a building. That's just a little like design.
Oh, you said that.
Can I look at the wall?
And here,
Yeah. Like, we entered on this side?
you could
In
have
here.
come in the front. You could have come in here. You could have come in the back way.
Okay. I want to look around the back way.
Okay.
The thing that's like not a.
There's kind of there under the sand. If you kind of kick it a good bit, you find like a stone slab. It might have been like a back patio or something. But you're closer to the big dome now. The rest of these guys are look like they're facing the building across the street.
Well, this is just super.
So we're gonna cross the street and then go that way and back and forth, or how do we want to do this?
I don't really.
Well, let's look at what this dome is for.
Okay, we can go check out the dome.
Dome it is.
Yeah, I agree.
So you guys kind of cross over by the dome, sludging over, lifting your feet, and you kind of have to do a bit of a circle, and you find the door to the dome facing the sea, and there are some real thin windows over it that seem to have collapsed, and there's rubble in the way of the door. But some determined hands could move it.
These determined hands.
I'll help.
Okay, you don't have to roll for it. You just have to say if you're determined enough to get in.
I am determined.
All right. So after a few minutes of hauling rubble around, you guys can climb over a little bit to get into this dome. But it's pretty dark inside, and you've just got that beam of or like chunk of light that you let in with your with the space you made in the archway, the doorway. But if anybody's got good eyes, like if you're an elf, or if you're a goblin, I guess you've got good eyes, right?
I don't.
Oh yeah, your eyesight is bad. Edge to edge, the dome's about 40 feet in diameter, and seems to be about 20 feet high.
There's a lot of room in here.
Yeah, it's a big space, and it's actually still mostly intact inside. I guess because it's been kind of closed up. The tide hasn't washed a lot of away. Any paint that might have been on all of the facades You look around. There's intricate decorations all around. Any paint that might have been there seems to have worn away. But you can see around the walls there are 7 of these structures. And each structure is 7 feet tall. So there's 7 foot tall, big stone faces, and they look like this design I've drawn, almost like little Stonehenge. And they all seem to be looking inward towards the center. And while you're standing in here, this room has an imposing energy.
Imposing.
Like imposing. Can you put a finger on how?
It just like feels oppressive. Feels like you're being pressed down upon. Feels like these faces are watching you. Seems to be some sort of temple.
This does feel.
Does there seem to be a story in the paintings along the walls?
Not quite that you can like really get out. There are people. There are ships. There's like more iterations of those faces.
Is there only faces or are there bodies in the paintings?
There's some, well, they're not paintings anymore. The paint's kind of rubbed away. You can just see like where they might have had like something carved out or carved in. There's like more of those are the same like faces that are the big 7 foot tall ones. Not as big, but like scattered about.
And are those carved out?
Yeah, those are carved. They're not painted. Again, there's no paint left.
I touch it.
Okay.
The closest one.
Okay.
From the door. So it touches nose.
It's neutrally like warm. It's not warm. It's just not frigid. And you're just touching like this stone.
Do I feel like it's more imposing?
No.
Are all the faces the same face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly. They're not exactly the same. Some might have eyes lower, longer nose, bigger eyebrows. But it's not like
drastically different.
Yeah, they're not drastically different.
Similar features.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in that room?
Well, you can do some investigation.
I would like to investigate
Okay.
the room as well.
I want to investigate the
26.
Okay. On the back of every face, there's a
on the back.
yes. They're like they're not like in the walls, but like almost like holding the dome up a little bit.
Are they like the Easter Island statues? Or something?
Sort of, yeah. When I first did this, I did think about them like in the walls, but then I thought I could make them bigger if I squeezed them out into the center a little bit.
Are they like columns?
They're sort of like columns, yes, like holding the roof up. There's only like 5 feet of space between the wall and them. So then the diameter between face to faces, instead of being 30 feet, or 40 feet is 30 feet because they're just like 5 feet in. On the back of her face is this like carving, and it's the same carving all around. I was gonna draw it out for you, but I didn't. But I'll draw it out for you like at the break.
Is that like any like writing or anything?
Maybe there are some words you don't recognize the language, but like some words and like some pictures laid in.
Is there anything other than the columns? Is there anything, or face columns, whatever? Is there anything else?
No.
Of note.
No, the only thing of note was the kind of carvings.
Can I knock on one?
Sure.
What does it sound like? Does it sound hollow?
No.
No.
Pretty solid.
Made of stone?
Yeah.
Can I dig around in the ground a little bit?
Sure.
I rolled a 2.
You push some sand aside and find more sand underneath.
There doesn't seem to be a floor.
Not to you.
2.
Yes.
I want to use this, maybe just my finger. I don't think I have any sticks. I use my hammer to draw a line in the sand between 2 of them.
Okay.
And then look at them to see if anything happens.
Interesting. Nothing happens.
I see this, and I decide to draw a smiley face in the sand.
You feel a little less imposing. Maybe just because you have something smiling at you.
So,
That's nice.
since they're drawing lines there, I can hear all this movement. And I can see a little bit, but I just can't see as well.
You can, to you, because it's darker in here, It's just like these big imposing faces looking down upon the center of this room.
Oh yeah. I do have dark vision.
Okay.
But just not amazing vision.
Yeah.
In general.
Okay.
Can I light a torch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Light a
there's
torch.
no other like doors that go to other
No.
rooms or anything?
No. It's just a dome.
What's around the door? I want to go back and look around the doorway.
Just like the stones that make up the archway.
Doesn't really seem like there's anything here. I think we should just move on.
I want to check the wall one time, like near if there was anything like kind of left, maybe behind a column or something. Now that I have the torch,
Just that kind of in-depth etching on the back of the.
but nothing on the ground like that I clearly would walk into or like kick with my feet or anything like that.
Yeah.
I want to find the center of the room
Okay.
and like look up and then in a really loud voice, "Caw!"
It echoes a little bit. The ground is of sand,
Another bird.
but the stone can kind of bounce it a little bit.
Cornbread?
Not a lot though.
Sometimes there's cool sounds in the middle of a room
Mm-hmm.
that has a circle top.
That was really a cool stick.
What does that mean? That was well done.
Brianna calls over to you guys.
What?
Does anyone have paper or charcoal?
Yes, both.
They put the paper up to the etching on the back of the face, and with charcoal, rub it, like you do with crayons on carving, and they pull it back and hand it to you for your collection.
Ah. That was smart.
Can you read it?
No.
Can you read it?
No.
Can you read it?
Can you read it?
Can I read it?
Quite close to your face.
Well, I mean, imagine
Does it appear to be common or elvish or druidic?
No. Share some of the letters, but you can't make sense of it.
Some of the letters look kind of like something I can read, but not fully.
Ah. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess we could go check out the other buildings then.
To building number 6, since it's the closest.
Okay. Yeah, you can go there.
Do any of you feel that we're being followed?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think we have any...
perception. 1.
You don't see anybody behind you.
There's no one
They're
behind
in
me.
front of you!
You're in front of me.
Well, that is someone.
Yeah. But there's nobody behind me.
Where's Raina?
I don't know.
Also with you.
But is she behind?
Right here.
That was the
She's not
question.
behind. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, Raina's behind me. Never mind. Sorry, Raina.
It does seem a little. That ship is worrying me a little bit.
With the way that we're walking in the sand, we could definitely be followed.
Yeah, it's. I'll walk backwards.
Treasure puts his torch out
Okay.
and then just shakes the sand.
The prints you're leaving behind are pretty wet, so they're kind of falling in after you. You're not leaving nice crisp ones. They're pretty squishy.
It's also not mud too, so that helps.
Mhm.
Sand's way more malleable.
Someone could probably still follow you, but it wouldn't be the easiest thing in the world.
So if I were walking with somebody and I looked backwards and saw only one set of footprints, sorry.
He left you
Anyways,
alone. He was
there-
not carrying you.
Yeah, he wasn't carrying me. Yeah, he just left me alone.
Yep.
Sorry, that's a terrible joke.
I
I thought it was
understood.
pretty well done.
Alright, so,
Trester walks you guys over to another spot where a building once was, and the walls seem to have fallen in intact here. The bricks are all still right next to each other,
Intact or attacked?
intact, laying flat. The wall just kind of fell in.
it's good that these walls are intact, because I have none.
I want to search where the walls fell. If I
Okay.
could see anything, maybe
Yeah, for sure.
sitting underneath or something like that.
It's
I'm
a
missing.
very- It was a terrible joke.
What was it though?
I said I'm glad these walls are intact because I have none.
You have no walls.
I have
No tact.
Neither does stretched
That's
here,
why we
so
can't.
5
So you
or 6.
walk over some of the stones and lift up what you can, and crabs come out.
Grab people.
Ah! What is that?
I throw one against the wall.
Sorry, I was trying to surprise you.
I was surprised. I was like, what?
The
Just
loud,
speak
the
a little
lo-
bit faster.
yeah, the energy of your voice is what surprised
Imposing.
me. Yeah, it was very
Not
imposing.
the crabs.
Yes.
So
we
I
got crabs.
flung it against the
Yeah, I
wall
was
if
like-
possible.
Some crabs that kind of come scuttling out as you're moving.
Scuttle.
Moving the stones about.
That's the name of the seagull.
Did I kill a crab or two when I threw it against the wall?
You chucked one against the wall and it is injured for sure.
Sorry.
You don't
Oh my
have to
God.
do that.
What is that?
Well, I
It's
was
like a giant spider, but with
startled.
less legs.
And they taste good.
They do,
they?
and that's why I was startled because I
Ah.
wasn't sure it was a crab.
Yeah.
They're decapods.
Is anyone
They
hungry?
have 10 legs?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I've never looked very
Yeah, I
long
was
at a
like,
crab.
picture them.
Oh, right, because they have 4, and then they
They
also have
ate.
the.
Well,
They also have the 2 arms.
Oh yeah, the little pitchies.
For some strange reason, I thought they had 6 legs. They're not an insect. Can I kill one? Can I?
Treasure's moving stuff around and they've found a new shelter. If you go flush one out, you can try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shell.
You can go try to flush one out.
Yes.
All right.
Trying.
Okay. Cool. One is on the move. It's quick.
Oh, I'm
3,
I'm faster.
2,
I attack it with my
1,
dagger.
Go.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit it, but it glances off its carapace,
Ah, shit.
and your dagger is now in the sand.
Okay. I leave the dagger behind and chase it.
Okay. Quick. 3, 2, 1.
I try to
Go.
pick it up.
Well, you definitely pick it up there.
Yeah.
Right by the.
All right. You got it.
Okay.
Do you like crawfish? Like
Give me a
pick up a
minute.
crawfish, a live crawfish?
Grapple effect against a small crab.
Yeah. Grappling a small
You
crab.
did this.
What
Hey
is your-
everyone,
what's
I
your,
got the
your
crab.
AC right now?
Oh god.
Would you like any?
15.
15.
Alright. It pinches you on your fingers, but you're able to shake away before it hurts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let this fucker go. I have him now.
Do you think Entwistle is gonna want that thing?
I have no idea. No, I don't think he wants it. I want it.
Oh god.
I take out. Oh, shit. Hold on. I have a second dagger.
Okay. You've got it in your hand. You're gonna stab it.
Wait. Yes, but I'm gonna
3,
hit it with the
2,
the pommel.
1. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slash it,
You crush it as its pincher starts to grasp on your thumb.
Is it dead?
Yes.
Does it appear dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Yellow guts are spewing.
What's the most delicious part of this thing?
Well, normally you would cook it.
I know.
Have
But
the
I can't
fingers.
carry this around. Like
Well-
what?
Well, you could if you had a bag of some sort to throw it in, but if you were going to eat it, you should eat the claw meat.
The claws.
After you cook it.
Yes, you should definitely cook it.
Okay.
Shelf.
Well, I mean, obviously,
Yes.
I can do that.
Yes. Do you have a bag or something to put it in? Maybe
Don't look at me.
some sort of cloth to
Look at
wrap
your
it in?
character sheet.
Do you have any cloth to wrap it in, maybe?
I mean, I see. Does chef's utensils come with a bag to carry ingredients in?
You know what? Just because I like reusable shopping bags, you have a small cloth bag
A small cloth
that
bag.
can fit a half gallon of stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see here.
I have the other
Close
one
it.
too.
Let's see
I have
here.
the,
Like a
the
half-
Well, I
trolley bag.
think I've ruined.
This is the trolley bag.
I feel like I've ruined the main part, but the legs and claws seem okay.
Well, the claw meat is the best meat, but there's other meat inside. You just kind of crack it open and go to town on what you like and what you don't like after you
Alright.
cook it.
Okay. Well, I remove I try my best to remove the legs and claws and stick it into my bag, and I'm guessing that I pretty handily crush the top of it.
Yes.
Does it look salvageable?
No.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna toss that.
Yeah.
I
like
keep
that
the
part
legs
of
and the
crab,
claws
but-
though, yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
Okay.
You've got 10
You
minutes.
took a break.
Yeah. That crab really took a break,
Break a leg
yeah.
or claw.
Okay, so
We're playing D&D. You guys are in some ruins. The tide is out. Your shoes are wet.
No. Can I see the tide coming back in? Does it look like it's? Can I see?
You can kind of like peek over. There is a wall kind of far past town,
Yeah.
but you can kind of like get a view and see the water. It does not look like it's coming in right now.
Okay.
You guys have been. It took you maybe like an hour-ish to get down here, and you guys have probably been here for like 30 or 40 minutes or so at this point. Maybe a little longer, but
Are we done?
What, the dome?
yeah.
yeah, no, we moved on to crab building.
Yes.
Are we done here? We want to go across the street?
Well,
Yeah.
did we look under the wall?
I did and found crabs, so I didn't see anything. You're more than welcome.
When all the crabs moved, is there anything else in there?
I don't know.
Roll strength.
I'll give her a hand.
Okay. Roll strength. and
The one under
advantage.
the shield. I rolled a 1.
But
At advantage.
you got advantage. Whoa!
Successive 1.
Did I die?
No, you haven't died, but you've pulled a muscle in your arm.
Oh.
So whatever your dominant hand is, you're going to be at disadvantage, making attack rolls until you're either fully rested, or you make a magical healing effect.
Ah!
Wait, okay, so like just to like be clear at the table, like are we adding in crit failures for ability checks?
No, I just wanted to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's not going to be every time,
Oh, okay.
but
2 1s.
You alright?
Happy.
it just it feels right now. I want it every now and again, just something spicy a little bit.
Okay.
Keep us guessing.
Like these crab legs that I'm gonna make later.
Nice. I also know that that's not going to hinder her too much because
Can I heal myself?
I mean you can. You didn't just take like damage. You're just going to be at disadvantage. She's not a melee based character. You know. I wouldn't do something so brutal to you.
Did you find anything?
No.
Oh.
No.
What's all that screaming for? Jeez.
My arm hurts. Give me a second. I go into one of the buildings.
You can tuck like out and behind this wall if you want.
I'm gonna.
It's a minute until you have like a complete building you can like climb into.
Would lesser restore? No, that's I don't know. It's the whole spell thing. Cure wounds.
That's also a whole spell thing.
Yeah,
Either one will do the trick.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
And
Respect.
retire.
Just mark your spell slot. You don't have any hit points down,
Okay.
so you just need to mark your slot that you've expended the spell, and you feel a slight twing in your arm, and you're feeling okay again.
Cool. I feel less uneasy about exploring more places.
I feel less uneasy. So, more easy.
Big easy, baby.
So we go to the next building?
If we're done here, yeah, let's
Which
do
one?
it. You want to go across the street?
Yeah. I think just carry on this zigzag.
You guys can have these conversations in character.
Yeah, what if we, no, never mind.
What?
I was thinking it would be faster if we split up into groups of 2.
No.
I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's nothing else really out here.
Other than that boat.
Other than the boat, but we haven't seen.
It's pronounced boat, right?
Yes,
Yet.
that's true.
Have you ever seen a skeleton?
Yeah, the last.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we
we
were
last
all
night.
there. Yeah.
That's true. I don't really want to encounter one of those alone.
Well, no. I meant just like groups of 2. You know,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
there's
Well, there's 5 of us.
5 of us. Well,
Soma shrugs. Or not Soma,
Rana.
Let's just split off if we get in trouble and just holler.
yeah.
All right.
We need to have like the most physically imposing people like split up. So that would be.
And the people who know how to swim or have swimming or water breathing abilities.
So that's gonna be you two.
Physically imposing.
Yes.
Never heard that one. Been called a lot of things.
You're scary when you move quickly.
Stand closer to Tresdier because Tresdier's taller.
Well, wait, hold on. This is another thing. Wouldn't it be good for each party to have a tall person so if we need to reach or climb things?
Right.
This is another thing. So I don't know how tall Soma is.
Rana.
Rana.
Like 5'8" or something.
Okay, so decent height.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take the meat puppet. I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
After each room, let's find each other again.
Okay, so you guys have Rana,
Yes.
and then we're going.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll just take the two buildings right next to each other.
Yes.
Sorry. Nope. So we'll stay really close. We'll just take two buildings that are right next to each other.
On the same side of the street?
Yeah. Whatever's easiest to get a view of each other from, right? So that way.
Well, I wouldn't be able to see you if I'm in the building next to you.
Remember
unless
that
if the walls are there.
a lot of the walls are no longer present.
All right. So we just stick next to
Like
each other.
rubble on the ground. But,
Okay. Well, then we'll do that. We'll stay on the same side of the street.
Okay.
The danger call is.
So
Yeah.
who's going
No.
to what building?
I'll go to building 9.
Okay.
I'll
Wait,
go-
who's with you?
Ailish?
Yeah.
Just the two of you?
Yeah.
Don't split the party.
Are we
Something
going?
terrible's gonna happen
Is
to us.
6 also
Oh, I
on
have
the
lots
table?
of stuff in my arsenal. Worry not.
Yeah. Is 6 on the table?
Yeah, 6 is in.
So we can go to 6 and 9.
Oh, wait. No,
You
we
guys
were.
already did 6.
We did 6, so we go to
damn.
9. You're going to 8.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to 8.
Okay, 8 and 9.
8
Yeah.
and 9.
Okay. Who's in 8?
That would be us. Rana, Sadie, Cam.
Okay, so Rana, Sadie, and Cam, you guys walk into building number 8. And there is one wall in here that's still in really excellent shape. Like it doesn't seem to have taken a lot of the same damage that the rest of these has. And there are stone shelves lining it that are quite barnacle-y.
Does it look like there could be magic that is present in preserving these
Roll
walls?
Arcana.
16.
No, not. It doesn't seem so.
Okay.
Seems it was just like.
Just lucky.
Yep.
Yes.
You said there were shelves.
Yeah.
Is there anything on the shelves?
Go ahead and either perceive or investigate. Tell me how you're doing it.
I will perceive by walking over to the shelves and how high up are the shelves?
Some of them are 2.5, 3 feet. Some of them are all the way up like 8 feet up on the wall.
Can I climb up?
All of them are
I don't
barnacle.
know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah,
Can I climb up? I mean, I guess the first
trying.
probably 1 or 2 I'll be able to see, but after
Yeah,
that,
you can climb up there.
Okay, so that's all. Perceiving, and I have a 17.
Okay. You find a small statuette, like maybe like Barbie doll sized, maybe a little taller than Barbie doll sized statuette.
Really quick, can we open the Pip-Boy and remember what it is we're looking for?
You don't have a Pip-Boy.
Well, I'm like, metaphorically speaking.
You guys can chat with each other.
Yeah.
Tresdier remembers everything from the last month. Too bad you're not with Tresdier at the moment.
You guys are like 35 feet apart.
Tresdier.
Yo,
What are we looking for?
blah, 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 blah.
Would you like to try to remember what you're looking for?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm more than
Does
happy.
anybody remember?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't taking notes.
We're
Miranda,
just
you wrote
looking
it down,
for,
right?
Like stuff, like Professor Entwistle will just say to get stuff. Just
Rare old
take whatever
things.
we can find.
Yeah, anything
Anything
interesting.
magical, just take whatever. So
Did we find a statue of Debella? Can we get married now?
find this Barbie thing or this doll-sized item.
It's a statue.
I found this statue.
Oh,
I don't know what
that.
it's do I know what it's a statue of?
Roll religion.
Okay.
Sounds like Tabella.
19.
It's a statue of Melora.
What do I know about Melora?
Do you say that out loud?
I found this statue of Melora.
Put it back. Don't touch it.
It's a little late for that.
What's
Are you okay?
Melora is the goddess of treachery and betrayal
no.
in the god.
What?
It Cam trailed off and said in the goblin
Chemtrail.
pantheon.
Is
And-
that
and
is
the
that how
goblin.
Melora is known to the?
Most people don't talk about it, right?
Melora is kind of taboo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I really want to talk about it.
But if you that religion check was pretty good. So I'm gonna tell you that Melora was once the goddess of like sea and storm,
Yes.
but was kind of dethroned
Good thing Stormy found out.
about 200 years ago.
You mean that 200 years ago somebody was returned to their rightful place?
Some might say.
Cam would say.
Fartlick. That's what your name was.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Is there like
Stormy
is
Fartlick.
it typical that they would have that at a place that's near the sea? Like would I
I mean,
might I know that?
it certainly at one point in time was quite typical for people near the sea to worship Melora, the goddess of the sea.
Okay.
However, you know, like I said, like 200 years ago, people did their best to kind of stop. Well, you know, some people did their best to stop. Other people just were wiped out for worshiping her.
Do I know if this thing is like rare? Like, is it like atypical to find a statue of Melora somewhere? Like, is it
If people live there, they're not going to have statues of Melora.
if people live there,
Yes.
I guess like
It's something you would expect, well, not expect to find in the ruins, but if you found it, you'd expect that the place would be ruined.
do we still have with
It's got
chat-
barnacles on it.
Do we still have a chat with and Whistle? Like, could we communicate with him?
Yeah, you could try to call him on the Rocky Talkie.
Okay.
Oh, here, hold on. I'll get him.
Can you?
And whistle. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Wait, is this pumping into all our Rocky Talkies?
Ant whistle.
Yes.
Hello.
If you give him a minute, he might actually respond.
Hey, what do you guys think I should do with the statue of Melora? Should
Stop holding it. She's the goddess of chaos and the mother of treachery.
Yeah, but you know, no one really has these things anymore. You don't
Well, yeah,
Whistle.
because she killed the.
Fucking, I can't even keep my own goddamn.
Drestia, what do you think? Or Ailish?
She killed the mother of the stream,
Or Rana?
goddess of the sea. Until. Yes. She had a child.
I'm not sure what to think
Two
of
of
this.
Yeah. One of them is named Gwendolyn. She is the darkener of the sun, goddess of storms.
I'm aware
Did we
that there
go
was
to
a
name before?
divine dispute,
What?
and that's why
No, that's Gwen.
there are followers
father of
and there are no
lightning,
longer
god of the sun.
followers.
Mm.
But it could be valuable. Depends on what your intentions are in alignment with it or without it. Do you care about it? Do you care about religion?
Well, I mean, it's not for me. It's for the professor.
Well, and I don't know if he'll find it valuable. He may want to stay the hell away from it.
Also, his museum might be smited.
But
Smoked?
But then again, he may know a buyer for it. Even if it means this
Yeah.
can be used for something.
Hey, Aunt Whistle, we found something, but we don't know if you want it.
Would it be dangerous if we carry it back with us?
Yes.
Potentially.
Yes.
That'd be fun too, right?
No.
It could be an adventure.
It has been rather calm these last couple of days. Perhaps we should keep it that way.
It's been too dry. We could use a storm.
Hey, I'm just gonna put this up for a vote. I think we have 5 people here, right? So.
So Cam should carry it.
Nope.
Well, I guess I want to vote on whether or not we should take this thing or not.
I
It's
vote no.
dangerous. So on the, I guess all votes. Who thinks I should take it?
I abstained from the irregular vote.
That's Rana says yes. Okay.
We should pass it off to each other so that not one person has to
I
carry
will not
it
touch
the
it.
whole way.
Sudi also said
I will
yes,
not.
So
I abstained.
So that's 3, 4, 1 against, and 1 abstain. I think that passes whatever rules we got. So I guess we'll take it.
Cam-
I'll hold on to it first.
Cam wanders off into a corner and begins invoking several gods all at once. Just
You
asking.
remind me of the guy from the Mummy with all the necklaces.
Oh yeah.
And you guys are in building 9.
Yeah, we are.
So you're in here, and there's a really long wall still, like the side wall.
Really long.
Yes, that still remains, and 3 of the 4 corners are still standing. Not much else of note is in here that you can see.
I want to look closely at the walls.
Okay. You kick something on the way. You look down, and you have knocked a hermit crab from its spot, and it scuttles away.
I stand back up and see if anybody noticed me talking to the hermit crab. Did Tresdier notice I'm talking to a hermit crab?
I think I probably heard you, but I just ignored it like no big deal. Alright. Doing anything?
What do the walls look like?
Just the same stone that everything else is. Lots of barnacles.
Do the barnacles stop at any point?
No.
All the way up?
Yep.
I feel uneasy.
You said there's a table?
No, not in here. There were shelves in their spot.
So what's in the middle of the room? It's just empty?
Yeah.
Sand?
Well, sand and like some bits of the wall, like stone and stuff.
I'll like kick around and see if I find anything.
Another hermit crab.
Did I kick it?
No.
Oh, okay. But nothing else of note?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if I dig in the sand a little bit?
How long do you dig?
Elbow.
Okay. Closer than your elbow, but just a little bit, you're going to find like hard stone all around, like a foundation.
Hard stone. Sorry. That was a bad pun.
It's okay.
Hard
So now
stone.
all your
Hard
cards
stone.
are on the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hard rock.
All right. What's next?
Across the street. You guys just want to walk straight
Yeah.
across? Where are you
we'll
guys?
take 10, you take 11.
Yeah, we'll have to cut back to 3.
Okay.
Did you guys notice that the floor isn't too far underneath the sand?
No, I stopped digging in sand since it came up and grabbed me and tried to eat me.
When did
That
that
one
happen?
time. After, before the kobolds.
Oh, back when we were at the
Yeah.
Bruins.
Oh, that was nice.
I've
On
never
the-
felt
on the
so
mound.
betrayed by sand before in my entire life.
Me
This
too.
sand
doesn't let you
seems-
down.
10 and 11. Who's in 10?
It's
and
never
who's in
gonna give
11?
you up. That's true.
We're
too.
in 10, they're in 11.
Okay.
Just
So
love
that's
the one with the, Stranger Things
Rana,
lights.
Sadie and Cam.
and Sadie.
I love that.
That sounds like a band. Rana, Sadie, and Cam.
Yeah. So you guys pop
Sadie
in
and the
here.
Suspects.
There's only 2 corners left in this building, but a lot of the stone slab is actually kind of showing in the sand. And there's a huge stone tabletop that is lying in the center of the once building.
I examine it
Okay.
for any
Okay,
outstanding
that's the table.
features.
Investigate.
any-
Thank you for talking actions first,
Yeah.
rolls second. I appreciate it. I'll give you inspiration for it. You can call that
Thanks.
cracked if you want.
It's 20.
Okay. You see the telltale signs that this stone table was once an apothecary's table.
Ah,
Here's some inspiration.
well, thank you.
Actions first, rolls second. I'd appreciate that.
Cool.
I will
I disagree.
Respect. This was surely an apothecary. Like some of the stone is worn away into divots.
Oh, I would recognize this.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
not in that room?
No, you're not.
Okay.
And there's even cutouts for pestles. So you
Yeah.
can just grind them right into the table.
Can I use my proficiency in herbalism kit to divine a little bit more about what they might have been accomplishing here? Just
I-
like folk medicine?
You can
maybe?
try, but you know that it is a long shot.
Well, I mean, it's more just like, can I add my proficiency to what I had?
Yes.
In the
But I'm letting you know you can try, but it's a long shot.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I just stare at it confused for a little while and be
I
like,
mean,
wow.
you can roll.
Oh, no, I was just. Yeah.
You don't have to. I'm just
That's an 8.
8. Yeah.
It's a tool proficiency, so.
Yeah.
You know.
The tools were used here for sure,
Yeah.
but it's no longer possible to tell what with. Like there's salt crystals on the table and.
I count this as a win for Cam.
Yeah.
Cam inside is like, I did this. It looks like they were making something in here using, natural medicine.
Are you saying this loud enough so everyone can hear?
Yes. I am saying it very loud.
What were they making?
So they were using, it was a long time ago, so they were probably using plant stuff because there's nothing here, and plants
wanna
would
run
not
into that
be
room.
preserved. Cam is making that up.
I want to run into the room.
I will
Okay.
roll deception.
Alish comes to check it out. Tresdier, it's just you left in this room now.
Sure.
The back of the ruin still is like intact enough. Like there's a back wall and corners. It's still intact enough to still hold up part of a second story.
Okay. I'll go upstairs.
Okay, you have to climb.
Do
That's
I
fine.
see her enter
Yeah.
the building?
Yeah.
Upon that, I immediately run to try to catch up with Tresdier. Like,
Okay.
realizing that she's just left him alone behind.
I mean, again, you guys are like 30 feet apart.
Yeah.
You're not far away, and it's not like you're being encapsulated behind these walls.
Yeah.
Like the like ground, the
Yeah.
borders of the buildings are pretty made up at this point.
Cam is still sticking to his action because.
You see his feet disappearing up over the second story.
Oh, jeez.
So you're up on the second story now. And you kind of have a better view of what's around you here. There is a heavy chest up here that's basically like cemented to the ground. Seems barnacles are all around. It's like rusted a little bit in some spots. You can't move it from its place.
I check for traps.
Okay. Roll.
Can I follow him up there?
Sure, you can scurry up. It's going to be a little harder for you.
Yeah.
You'll have to roll athletics.
Okay. That is 19.
Okay.
Wait, no. 17.
Yeah, you make it up either way.
Okay.
And you see Tresdier kind of poking and kicking at it and looking in the lock.
Yeeks.
Hey, Tresdier, what are you doing?
I'm checking for traps, which is investigation.
I would like to
Yeah.
invoke my mage hand
Okay.
and go over there and root a little bit as well.
Okay.
From a distance.
Okay. You giving him advantage? Or you trying it to?
I'd say, yeah, probably. I'm just
Which
trying to
one?
help him out with
Okay,
whatever
you're just
he's
giving
like.
him advantage.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
saves today.
Nice.
That's better. Is this investigation, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That is well over 20, 23.
Okay. You don't find any traps.
Okay.
You find anything?
No traps, so I'm trying to open it. Does it need a lock?
It does not open.
Does it have a lock?
Yes. The
Can you-
lock is like built into the chest.
Ah.
Can you
Well,
pick us?
Yeah.
I hand my thieves' tools over to my mage hand,
Okay.
which I can do.
Yes.
And I can make a thieves' tools check.
Okay. Do it.
I don't remember if thieves' tools is also sleight of hand, but I'm pretty sure thieves' tools is just like a tool proficiency. So, I did not take expertise in it though, so that's gonna be a 5.
Okay. You don't get it. You do have inspiration, but you don't have to use it now.
Oh wait, yeah. I want to trade.
That's up to you.
Yeah, sorry. I was just sitting there staring at this D4 because I was like, wow, this is so pretty.
Do you
yeah.
want to roll this and add?
No, I'm trading it in for advantage.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's a 6.
You can't quite get it.
You want me to give it a try?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever used? You know what? Here, you probably can do better than I did.
So what is this, sleight of hand?
No, it's just you roll a d20.
Okay, I didn't know if there was...
Unless you're proficient with thieves' tools, you
Okay.
can add it.
Let's see what happens.
I expect you will do better.
No, I
You
doubt
did
it.
the exact same in terms of.
What is this? Is it Dex?
No, it's just.
It's just whatever.
It's
okay.
just
yeah.
it,
Yeah. Alright, so this chest doesn't like either of us. We could always see if someone else wants to give it a gander.
Let me see here. Maybe I can like. You said it's like cemented to the floor.
Yeah,
Just
you're
like
not gonna
naturally.
you're not gonna be able to move the chest.
Anyone have a crowbar?
I have a crowbar.
Good.
It's in my. I think I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah,
have
you've got a crowbar.
I mean, we can
You've
always
talked
try
about it
plan B here.
You've talked about your crowbar
Yes.
before. You have one.
I have a crowbar.
By the way, I
Here's-
handed the etching to you.
Oh,
I don't know if you
thank
noticed. You hand him the crowbar.
Yes.
What day of the week is it?
Shit, man. You
It's
guys-
pre-bar.
Pre-bar with the
It's
crowbar.
pre-bar.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all
I've
I
been
wanted to know.
keeping track.
It is pre-bar. Thank you.
All right.
Another inspiration to you for keeping track of the day of the week.
Oh, thanks.
It's the same one.
Yay!
So
You're gonna wrench it open.
yeah, that's the goal.
Okay, roll at advantage with your d20. Yep.
Crowbar.
Well, that was weird.
You're not
that did
rolling.
not
You're just
roll, yeah.
sliding it.
That's better.
Split a 19.
It opens with a creak and a pop and kind of almost a shattering noise. But the top of the chest kind of pops open.
Okay.
It's kind of sandy and mucky inside, but you see what looks like a bottle like this.
Does it look like teeth?
No.
It's just a bottle. I reach in and grab the bottle.
Okay. You pull it out, and it's like, fogged over like an old bottle that's been sitting in sand for a while.
Okay. Does it have anything in it?
How do you find out?
I just like shake it and look and like not vigorously, but just like,
You turn it over, and there's like a.
what does that mean?
It made a sound. There's something inside of it.
Okay. Should I open it?
Here. Tell you what. Set it on the ground, and I'll open it with my mage hand.
All right.
Can I do that?
You use your mage hand to drag the bottle along the ground.
Yeah. Can I like?
Oh, you're gonna try to do
Yeah.
that?
Like. What's the lid like? bottle?
It's like waxed on or sealed on or something. It's intended to stay closed.
It's intended to stay closed.
Yes.
Okay, tell you what, Tresdeer, you take point on this one. I'll back you up.
No, I will.
You feel like you might be able to like rub on it and see through the muck covering it up.
It's probably a good idea.
I swear to God, if a gin comes out of this,
Well, it's a bottle of gin, so I mean.
They exist.
yeah.
All right, so I rub on the bottle.
Okay. You remove that layer of grime, and you see that there is like a ship and a bottle inside, but it's not really like a ship you've seen before. It's made with tiny little metal plates. It's almost like a metal trading ship or a metal pirate ship or something.
This is interesting.
But it's not like a ship design you've seen before. You're not super familiar with ships, but it's pretty exotic looking.
All right, we should probably keep this and take it back to Entwistle.
Yeah, that's really cool looking.
It
and
is
I
quite cool.
share it so everyone can see.
Yeah, you're up on the second story right now. They can like see you standing out there.
What else can I see? Anything?
You can see more of the ship, certainly from up here. You can see that there are some complete buildings over here, a complete building here. You can see most of the wall.
Is this the full ship?
Yes.
Okay. Can I tell if it's docked or not?
It is not docked. There is not a dock around.
Okay.
Is there water over there?
No.
Oh.
It is beached.
Wait, it's beached?
Yeah.
There's no water.
Yeah, so up here you can see the water is over here, like just beyond the map. But you can see that this is all.
Does the
land.
sand skiff that goes on the water look old?
Oh yeah, you're up here too.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyesight's pretty shitty.
Oh, do I need to roll?
No, I'm just
Oh, okay.
telling you, like you don't know if it's old or not.
Ah, jeez. I can't see, Tresdeer. Does the sand skiff look old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Relatively.
Like really
It
old?
doesn't have. Two of the masts are down. There's not like sails on them.
But I could just look at the wood and get a general idea that the
You're
wood
kind of
look
far
right.
from there,
But
yeah.
okay. So it's missing some pieces. It's definitely not new. Wasn't recently sailed here.
Secretly, deep down as a player, I want to fix it and become a pirate and will sail away and never touch land again.
You first got
Sooner
to.
or later you will.
Cam would never.
Nice,
Oh,
Emily.
that was good.
That was excellent.
I missed it.
Oh, good.
What was it?
Schooner.
Sooner or later you will.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, that is good. That's really good.
Such a show.
Cam would never ever do that though.
All right, you're.
Nothing
guys
else
are
of note
wanting
up
to know
here.
more
Go
about
back
this
downstairs.
backstory.
Yeah.
Go back downstairs.
Okay.
Anything?
Wait,
beneath-
does this look
No.
like the chest that the
Does it look like the same ship?
that the ghosts were telling us about?
Oh yeah, they were talking.
Didn't they? We should have asked them to like describe the chest.
They said there was a chest that
Mhm.
was taken away from them.
Uh huh.
Mm.
And they didn't describe what the chest looked like at all.
It was metal,
It was metal. Is this metal?
not totally.
This was also cemented to the ground.
Well, how long ago did they die? I don't remember.
The ghosts?
Yeah, like 100 and something. years
100 and something, close to 200 years.
ago? I mean, maybe this might be it. I mean, we could stop back by.
Yeah.
We
We
go
could
back now.
No, I mean, we need to like finish, like checking it out here.
Yeah, we might still run into the chest that might still be out there.
Yeah. I agree. Just careful climbing down from here, okay?
No problem.
What time of day is it?
I don't know, noon.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys keep searching. I'm gonna find an open spot and start making lunch.
Okay.
You're gonna separate the party.
Well, I'm gonna like get to a spot because like the only building that we have left to search is this one.
I think so.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna like this open area right here next to the building.
So you guys came from here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come like right here.
They're headed this way.
Yes. I'm gonna get
You guys started here and you've been walking in this direction.
Oh wait, so we didn't see that these buildings existed yet?
I mean, you could not get a clear view of them, so I had the page folded.
yeah.
Now that you've gotten a good aerial view, I'm letting you see more of the...
So our plan after this was to go back and search 3.
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
Well, no. That's like what we said
Okay.
out loud. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them go back and search 3, and while they're searching through it, I'm gonna chill like right here,
Okay.
and that way I'm like within earshot if anything happens.
Okay.
I'd like to use my cook's utensils to attempt to make something new. Crab leg stew
Oh, yeah.
with claw meat too.
What are the herbs and
It's for
spices?
me and you. A broth I will brew. No?
No. That's good.
I'm confused, just no.
$2.
I don't know.
I don't know the reference.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was just rhyming.
Oh, you were just rhyming.
Oh, you just
Nice.
Yeah.
Barting out?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys pop into the to building number 3 there, and really, the only thing of note in this heap of rubble that was once a building is that there's still a doorway in the north wall. North being this way. So there's still a doorway in that northern wall, and like there's not much else of note. But after a few minutes, Cam gets you guys situated with food, and you can sit to eat.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You spend a lot of time with that, or a little time with that?
I
A little.
scarf it down.
Okay.
Kim takes like a little bit longer just because like he just wants to like sit for a second.
Holy roller, anyone?
All right, so you guys take a little bit longer. You kind of pack up and get ready to start back on your explorations.
Anyone else?
Wait, my pan cleans itself, right?
Did you use the self-cleaning pot?
Yeah.
Okay, well then yes. That's pretty sweet.
This is pretty cool.
Yes.
We can resume looking in rooms quicker, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
We should check out that ship too.
We were just at 10 and 11, right?
And no, we just checked out 3.
Oh, we went back
Yeah,
up
so
to
you've
3.
done all of these buildings.
Yeah, up into the fold, basically.
You've got this side, that side, and the fold.
I say once more into the fold.
Nice.
Carry on, my wayward son.
I don't know if there'll be peace when I'm done though.
Carry on my leeward son.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so 2 of us going 15 and 2 going to 18. Right here.
So those the next two, yeah.
3 going
Yeah.
to 18.
Yes.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
We need a better adult.
You need a girthier adult.
15 and 18.
I
and
wish
then-
when Rana had girth, or Soma had girth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rana, do you remember that?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
Does she look like she's lying?
It's kind of hard to tell. You don't really know this person.
Okay.
You had some mad fat cheeks.
Oh,
What?
Tristier, you can't just say that.
Why not?
15 and 18?
Yeah.
Who's in which?
We'll take.
We'll take 18.
Yeah, we'll take 18. We've been taking the even numbered ones. So.
I like 15 anyways. I'm an odd number person.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there you go. I guess now we're even.
So who's
No, I thought I
in, who's in
found
15?
That's Tresier and Ailish.
All right, Tresier and Ailish. You guys walk into that building, and there's 2 kind of low-ish walls. I wrote like 3 numbers on top of each other. Can't quite read them
Wow.
anymore. 2 low walls kind of connect with a full height, like 11-foot wall in here. So there's 3 walls still. It's a nice kind of sheltered spot. That 11-foot wall has shelves still, kind of familiar to what Sadie and them did.
I scoured the shelves.
Okay, investigate.
Bit 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't really find anything out there.
Cool.
I want to look for traps and kind of look along the floor a little bit.
Okay, sure. You can investigate too. Will you pass that bag down here so that you
Yeah.
and I can get some?
Nice.
$2 bag of popcorn, man, and it's pretty damn tasty.
Dude, that is pretty solid.
What'd you get over there?
14 plus.
Investigation is intelligence.
Plus 2, which I didn't write down.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Would you like a pencil to write it down?
Yeah, thank you.
16?
15.
16.
Yeah.
So with the 16, while you're searching around,
Oh wait, I had yours. Sorry.
You're good.
you find kind of a hard spot in the sand. It feels very much like, you know, Jumanji, where they're digging in the dirt.
Ugh.
But you know the scene, they're digging in the dirt,
Yeah.
and they find like the 4 squares of a box in the dirt, and like, whoa, what is this?
We're talking about old OG Jumanji.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah,
Not the one with
not-
Dwayne the Rock
Johnson
Johnson.
and Jack
Oh
Black.
yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
Yeah,
Right, right.
I thought it was
Yeah,
funny.
it was funny.
It's okay.
But it's very similar to that, where like you find the outline in the sand, you can kind of dig it out, and you heft it up, and it kind of jingles.
Oh my god, it's a pouch.
I got spurs.
They jingle,
Jangle, jingle.
Just here, look.
A metal box.
Ooh.
What you got?
Box. Do you want to open it?
What's in the box?
I'm not so sure if it's a metal box. I don't know if we should open it. I mean, it doesn't belong to us if it's the
This
box.
could be the one that belonged to the ghost.
That's
Can
right.
I hear them talking?
It's probably
Yeah.
not our property
Trust
to open.
We just opened a chest.
Yeah, but we know that this might be their box.
Well, we should see what's in it.
Would you like me rummaging through your sack, even though it might not be your sack?
I mean, I don't know. Well, like, it depends. How long have I been dead?
But what if I'm presuming you're undead?
Ah.
Living or otherwise.
I guess if I was a zombie, I wouldn't really care.
Right, but if you were a ghost
If I was a ghost,
who was attached to your material possessions,
yeah.
even though that's illogical,
Mm-hmm.
I
I like where this is going.
would you care if I rummaged through your stuff without asking?
Well, it depends on what like, the reason, probably.
You told me to return your stuff,
Well,
and
how
I
would-
decided to rummage
like,
through it to
Are
presume.
you sure that it's, like, my stuff?
It's true, but we could
Like-
also find out if it's theirs once we bring it to them.
Open for box.
Ailish, it takes some muscling, but because you've healed your arm, you're able to do it. You kind of pry it open, and you find a bunch of strange coins on the inside.
There's coins inside.
Even worse now. We don't know where that money came from and who it came from, and all
Can you
those
tell by looking at it?
ghosts are dead. Could you tell by looking at it, or should we investigate it?
Looking
When
at,
I investigate.
Looking at what?
The coins.
Oh, they're
Ooh,
strange.
no, I don't have
You
history
don't,
or
you don't
Arcana.
recognize them.
Okay.
Can
I
we-
wanna.
Are you wearing boots, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna
Make an etching.
have a coin.
Okay. Done.
Keep it for later.
Are you gonna just leave the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Ayla
gonna
shuts,
start walking out of the room.
Ayla shuts the box down and starts leaving the building.
I close the box
Okay.
and take it.
Okay.
How big is
By
it?
the way, Cam wears the
It's like a cash box.
like the Roman looking like sandal type things.
Sandals.
Well, it's like with the studded
Oh,
thing
yeah,
on the
for
front.
sure.
Yeah.
So as you
I think
start
it's
to
called
walk
a
away,
cow gown or
Aylish,
something like that.
Sounds about right.
you notice that you're kind of feeling a little slow or something. You look down. There's a crab who has both claws attached to your boots, like trying to pinch away. Quite unhappy that you just removed that box.
Dinner!
Was it good? Did you like lunch?
It was good.
Help!
What?
Look!
Oh.
Cam comes rushing over, dagger in hand. The one that he recovered from the sand.
Okay, go ahead and stab it.
Help get this crab
Well,
off
no,
my
no, no,
feet!
no. I'm
3,
not-
2.
No. Cam just
One.
shows up and goes, "What?" And then sees the crab and goes, "Oh."
Help! It hurts.
Well, it doesn't hurt. It's just it's pinching your boots.
Just.
Oh,
kick
I
it.
thought you
Sorry, I
were
just
saying
took all
that
the good
it
bits.
It's all good.
its
Yeah.
claws were like
That's
the
okay.
size,
That's kinda like
and they were like.
fake anyway.
No, it's a
No,
normal
it's
size
just on your
crab.
boot.
Okay, I'm less help.
Kick it.
Wait. We can totally get these for dinner.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or
Let it.
Can
Hold
we-
on.
I'm gonna sneak up on it,
Is it a mud crab?
and this time, I'm pulling out the big guns.
no. We could follow the crabs.
No, but this one is clearly at its terminal destination, which is your boots. I
I
poised
don't
my
agree.
rapier.
I
To,
kick,
like-
I kick it to the side.
Wait, why would you
I
poison
don't
your
agree.
rapier? Oh, poise.
Make
Poise,
a quick
yes.
strength check.
None of the
Make a quick strength check.
9.
You don't add anything to 9.
13 doesn't add.
13
1
is a 1.
plus 1.
10.
You're able to shake it off your boot.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Where's it go?
use that chance to strike
Where does it
and
go?
try to skewer it.
Into the corner. Okay. And roll to hit.
Okay.
Can I roll to block the hit?
Shit.
No.
Can I shove you?
8.
You miss. It scuttles into a crack in the wall.
Can I tackle his legs?
Are there more crabs coming from where that? You said it seemed like it was almost.
I'm much smaller than you, and I'm holding a rapier in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
You would likely impale yourself.
You're going this way.
Did we
Come
find
behind
anything
you.
in
Like,
room
oh.
18? Or did I find?
She football tackles you.
So on to room number 18.
You got
Yes.
blindsided.
This is another building who has enough of the first floor remaining to kind of
Popcorn
support a
gun?
very small
I think it's over
core
there.
of a tiled second floor you can see up there.
Cam was here for the beginning of this.
Can I go?
Yes.
I'm gonna go up. Is there stairs?
No.
Fill your bowl.
Is there anything I can climb to get up there?
I mean, you can do some
Like
walls,
scale
and
the wall.
some parkour.
Yeah, do you wanna? I have
Hardcore parkour.
Oh, can I
Sorry.
Can I think how can like conceptualize one?
I have 80 feet. No, I have 50
Somehow
feet of hemp and
swing
rope.
Pull up.
Half a
Yeah, pull up.
centipede.
Yeah,
As
you
I
can
fly
you can
over
make
there.
it work.
Half a
Okay.
centipede.
Wait,
Oh,
Or even if
hemp and rope?
yes.
how
I don't know
high
if that's going to get us very high.
is it?
11 feet.
Can I give her the rope to try to help her up to the same?
You've already left to skewer crabs.
Oh, okay.
I guess I will try to run.
Do some parkour.
Do some parkour,
Okay.
including the immovable rod.
Okay, roll dex.
Dexterity. Okay. Good luck. 14.
Okay.
Sorry. Do I have proficiency?
If you're proficient in
16.
acrobatics.
Yeah, 16.
So I have an idea, but if you have an idea, tell us what you do.
So I was thinking, like, maybe run up part of the way, like, hang on to the immovable rod, like, maybe get about halfway, like, run up the wall, scurry up, get the immovable rod, huff and puff, stand on the immovable rod, and then, like, scurry up the rest of the way.
Okay.
And then I'll just grab the immovable rod when I come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Do we witness this, or is she
What
alone?
are you thinking?
No, we're
She's
dealing
alone.
with the crab.
I
Well,
was
no,
thinking
you're
that you
dealing
could
with the
put it,
crab.
like, just high enough for you to jump up onto, so you can.
I just
run,
didn't know if the
jump
walls
up,
were down where we
bounce
could
off
see
the
her.
movable rod, and then
Oh,
go
Like
up the
she's
wall.
running off
Okay.
the wall.
Well, yeah, but there's a wall. I just didn't know if there was multiple walls.
So you get up there and you're kind of looking around, and then there is another that kind of emanates from next to you.
Another one?
Yeah.
Did I hear the first one? Like, was it loud enough?
That one wasn't that loud. That the first one wasn't that loud. That last one was quite loud. At least
Everyone
was
heard
next
it?
to you. Yeah, probably.
Look over and what do I see?
I come running back.
You like look down and don't see anything.
Sadie, where did you go?
I'm upstairs. I just heard a loud clank. Do you
I
see
heard it
anything going
too.
on down there?
Do I see anything going on down there?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, unless you want to try to like perceive or investigate.
No,
or
I'm
something.
just like looking for anything
Okay.
obvious.
As you're kind of looking around, another one. This time, you could swear you just saw something like fly in front of your eyes.
Sadie, you should catch this rope so that I can come up there.
Yeah, throw it up.
Throw it up, throw it up.
I use my mage hand to assist me in getting it up there.
Thanks.
Okay.
Is there anything in
The
time
rope's up there. Yeah, sure. Like there's a corner of the wall or something.
Okay, yeah, I'll try.
I start trying to climb up the rope.
Okay. It's pretty easy.
Okay. I'm up there.
Any more clanking?
Not right now.
What did I see when it flew by? Like
It was just
size,
like a-
shape. I just
It
saw
was
something.
small. Yes.
Something dark for me.
Yes. And it seemed to like bounce off the tiled floor.
Bounce off.
Yeah.
Did I see? Did it land?
Off somewhere else.
Oh.
It like ricocheted.
Can I go searching for it?
Yeah, sure. You have to climb down though.
Oh, it went down.
Yeah. And,
Oh.
like if you're standing up on like a 3 foot by 4 foot square of tile.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get that. It was
No, yeah, you're up on the second floor. There's tile up there.
Is there anything else up there?
No, just you
And
and Cam now.
And Cam.
there's nothing interesting up there.
And this time instead of it's as an arrow sticks into you.
Whoa.
Yes.
What
roll
side
some
of me?
damage. Where are you
Which-
facing?
I guess I was like looking around, so I don't know. I'll pick a random direction.
North, south, east, or west?
To the east.
East. Okay. It's in your shoulder then. The like the front side of your shoulder.
Okay, so it's coming from the east.
Yeah.
How much did it hurt?
4 damage.
Damn.
What is the arrow look like?
It's made of wood. The feathers are pretty beat up.
Does it have the appearance of a goblin arrow?
No.
Oh my god, I just got shot by an arrow!
I leave the crowd.
Shit, this really hurts! Do you guys see anything down there?
Cam would like
I
to
look
take
around the room.
the hide action.
Okay. Where are
I
you
like to
hiding?
look around.
Wherever he thinks is like feasible to like
Do you
hide.
jump down then?
I guess so, yeah.
Something else dings off of the tiled floor.
Whoa. I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna scale down on the rope.
Okay.
So I can.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys both go down the rope.
Well, I probably would have tried to like untie the rope so that I could bring it with me.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You have a little time to do that.
I'm gonna grab the rod on the way down.
Okay. Cool.
Stay still.
Do you do like one? Like
Yeah.
just for
Yeah, just flippy.
A little Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed
Nice.
shit going on.
It's a bird, damn.
I loved that game.
She does
and
the
you're in the
superhero in
sands.
it.
Yeah.
And you guys are kind of parked in building 18 there, which is this one right here.
We're under attack.
From where?
I don't know.
I was facing. Which way is this?
East.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. City would. I don't
But
know
we just
know
say
which
what you
way
were
is
facing. If you were facing a building or a sense of direction or.
Which way is north? Here.
This is east.
I was facing the ship.
Were you standing
And
still?
they started the building. Yeah, I was standing still. I heard a blink.
You're facing the ocean then.
I was facing the ship. There's probably people on the ship.
Interesting.
Gee, what do we do? We get out of here or what?
No.
It's because they took that statue, I bet.
No.
I told you.
Shit.
Cam is just like, Father Gwyn, please preserve us. Yorshka.
God, this thing really
guides
hurts.
us.
What's your move?
I move towards the east, down the street.
Okay.
I stride
What does
quickly.
everyone else do?
I'm entreating Gwendolyn to not smite us for our transgressions.
Transgressions. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
and
going
hiding
down the
behind
street?
something.
Yeah, I'm just going straight towards
All right.
the ship.
So you're right here. You're booking it towards the ship.
Yep.
Okay. So as you kind of book it down this alleyway, you see that there's the remains of a large tower over about next to the ship too. That's right here.
Okay.
Um,
I'm moving pretty quick. I would say, like, I guess I would be like running, like rushing that way.
yeah, for sure. As you kind of emerge out into the open like that, not a hail of arrows, but several arrows start kind of raining down in your direction.
Okay.
Don't meet their target. The rest of you, Trestier has left.
Are they in ear's distance?
Yeah, you can shout.
My goal would be to get behind like the ship here.
So you're gonna get like to a point where they can't like shoot down.
Shoot, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then shout back that there's several arrows that flew at me, coming from what appears to be a large building next to the ship.
Cam peeks his head out and tries to see how far away the tower is.
It is about as far away as the ship, which is, I don't know, maybe 100 feet.
Every square is
Less
what?
than that. 5 feet. So if you guys are like in this back corner,
Right.
that's like an inch or so, and I think an inch was. This is 50 feet. Oh no, it's like, I don't know, 75 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe like almost 100 feet. This is the scale right here, 50 feet to 100 feet.
Should have had a ruler.
That's how I did it.
Yeah. No, I mean like if we would have brought one.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Cam, like, is it feasible? Let's see, I'm in 18. Can I get up into, like, this crack? I need to get within 90 feet of this tower.
I think you might be
you're
in.
probably
over
like almost already there.
Okay.
So you're in this back corner.
there if you want to give yourself a. Right
Yeah,
there.
that is like 100 feet from the tower, maybe 110 or so.
Yeah.
I run up and try to find some cover within 90 feet.
Okay,
of the
there's
tower.
buildings across the street.
Okay.
But when you emerge out into the street, the alley, a couple arrows sink into the sand next to you.
All right. Can I like look out and see, like, if I can identify where in the tower the arrows are coming from?
You have bad eyesight.
Yes.
You're unsure of where the arrows came from.
Within 90 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see anything in the tower. So, for reference, you can only see this knocked over part of the tower. Trestier can see 20 feet of like cylinder, and then another long section that's fallen over.
We're gonna try to get closer then.
Okay, so you ran across the street to kind of dive in between this. Nice. This corner. What's your next move? Are you gonna move through the building and head that way?
Yeah, that makes sense. Can I move through the building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You leave your cover for a second to head closer to the tower. Another arrow comes kind of flying your direction, but bounces off of the stone wall.
Okay.
And you've got more cover this time, like essentially like right next to where the tower has like fallen.
Okay.
Ailish, you, Sadie, and Rana are all standing in the cover of that building with the tile roof.
I'm probably just gonna hit the deck and
Okay.
like wait so everybody else does.
Hit the deck,
You're
you
not on the
say.
ship?
Not off the deck.
I think we should get out of this building. One to fire. I don't know where we should go though.
Do you think they've seen us?
Well, They'd probably tell me because I've got a freaking arrow sticking out of my shoulder.
Before we go there, I'll heal it by doing. Do you need me to take care of the arrow now, or can you wait?
I think I could probably wait. I
That's
don't
a
really
weird
know.
thing to say.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little, just a flesh wound.
Okay.
I'm laughing internally that Sadie is so inconvenienced by everything, but gets shot by an arrow, and she's like, eh.
I mean, yeah, I was trying to like reconcile. Like,
Yeah.
it's only like 4.
No, see, but I
It's
love
not
that
like-
though.
yeah.
Like, I legitimately love that because it's just like, man, my toast was not as warm as it needed to be, and like gets hit in the head with a hand axe. Ah, this is slightly inconvenient.
I'm gonna crack shaft the arrow though.
Okay.
So I just don't
It's
have
shorter.
to stick out.
Yeah, it's not encumbering you anymore.
Yeah.
All right, what are you guys doing? You're taking Reno with you.
Ran away!
Do we see the tower from where we are?
You can probably see some of the collapsed bit.
Okay. But I couldn't surmise that it's a big tall tower.
Well, it's not a big tall tower.
Oh.
There's 20 feet that are just still in their original spot.
Oh.
But then this portion here has fallen.
Okay.
And that, I think, is 30 feet tall.
Just it's 30 feet long now.
Yeah, so 30 feet long.
Well, no, it's 30 feet tall. It was 30 feet wide and then fell over.
Oh, so that, okay, I see.
So the tower that we're conceivably getting sniped from is 20 feet tall and 30 feet wide.
Conceivably.
30 feet tall.
Inconceivable at the moment.
I'm gonna make a run for the. I'm gonna stay where I am actually.
Okay, you're gonna stay in that building.
Yeah, and then do I hear any more plinks coming?
No.
Okay. Yeah,
You heard some of the arrows like hitting into the sand as they were running.
When I was hearing that, was I able to catch a glimpse of any movement around the tower?
No.
Okay. Was I able to catch a glimpse of movement elsewhere?
Make a
like
perception check.
Corner of my eye or something. I was frantically scanning 6.
Nope.
Okay.
It would help if I had given you guys binoculars, but you don't have them yet.
Wow, this should be helpful. Much easier if we had binoculars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rare item, but they exist.
Did we get a pair?
Bathmat had some. I never used them. I was quite upset. Which then meant that Tracy had
Glasses
some.
exist?
Yeah. You could correct your vision.
I think a world with magic should have optics.
Cam probably is sitting at like an unhealthy like 2035, 2040. Not very good. At 20 feet I see. At 20 feet something looks like it's 40 feet away. Isn't that how that works?
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
I think that's what it, yeah. Like the average person is 20/20, meaning that at 20 feet it appears with the definition of 20 feet, but at
Yes.
20/40. So basically everything looks like it's twice as far away than me.
I support the metric system.
There's no metric system for fish.
I know.
All right. You're
Yeah, I'm
staying
staying-
put.
let's say him more
Miranda's
plinks.
gonna stay put with you.
Let's say him more plinks.
Ailish.
How close am I to it?
What?
To like the bow of the ship.
To the bow of the ship?
Stern? Bow.
I don't know. That is like 75 feet.
I'd like to be able to try to get within 30 feet.
Okay.
Because I want to do druid craft with like just make a skunk smell around where it is. Or like do like the weather orb, just be like, we're harmless. It's gonna be sunny the rest of the day. High of 74, low of 23. Well, that's
So you
dark
wanna
anyway.
like how do you wanna get there? There's the
Um,
long wall that you'd have to kind of avoid.
I don't want to do the long wall.
What?
Can I go around the other way?
The back way?
Yeah.
Sure. This building next to you is intact still. So you can't quite get in there. You'd have to go around the building all the way to the ship. Or you could come around this front way and avoid the street.
I'm gonna hit the back way to go into the ship and
Okay.
peek around the corners. Or I want to stick my hand out to see if anything happens.
Okay.
That's elbow. I'm gonna stick my elbow out.
All right, you stick your elbow out, nothing happens.
Stick my elbow and my foot.
Nothing.
I want to stomp my foot on the ground.
Nothing.
I want to put half my body out.
Okay. You put half your body out, and a couple of arrows fly in your direction.
Okay. Do I like pull back in time or do they miss?
Yeah. You they miss. They're not very close to you.
Oh no.
I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do? That's your call now.
You need to stay there, because if you move away from the boat, you'll get shafted. But if you move too far back on the boat, you'll get afted.
I'm going to keep my cover near the front of the boat, but
Okay.
peer out this way.
Okay. You look out toward the tower, and you can see both.
I thought that was more than. It's more than.
I have a character that you guys haven't met named More Than.
That's a cool name, actually.
It's
a cool name.
and there's enough like whatever.
Yeah.
More Than is a character.
Sorry, you got sidetracked.
So you peek off and you can see both pieces of the tower. You can see this big long chunk. It is 50 feet long, roundabouts, close to, and like 30 feet high. And you can see that there are like sections of stair on the outside of it that are still intact. Clearly not going to do you any good because it's not going vertical anymore. And you can see that there is a 20-foot tall section of tower still standing this way.
But no visible baddies.
No visible baddies.
Alright, so I am
I
going...
have, by the way, you guys are in the sweet zone.
Get in the zone.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna take it from here, from the front, and I'm presuming this is a doorway.
Yes.
These are 3 doorways, is that right?
Let me figure
Or is
out
that
where I
the-
put the doorways? I did not put an exterior doorway. There are exterior doorways in those 3 rooms too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna book it to the what appears to be the clearest opening here.
Okay.
So I'll keep my cover as long as I can, and then at the straight point, I'll just book it here. Actually, this one's probably the best one, so I'll go here.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
And I think I can maintain cover, but that's for you to say.
Yeah. You do not have any arrows kind of shooting back at you on the way.
All right. So on the way there, I'm gonna yell that I'm headed to the tower,
Okay.
and I don't care if
You guys can
Wait.
do that.
it's already happened. So
Is he like, how close to the tower is he?
I mean, he's in it at this point. You're like right here somewhere in this kind of section here.
What's how are there multiple stories to the tower?
Hard to say. You're not there.
Okay. I can't tell at all.
There appear to only just be one section of like windows.
Uh-huh.
They're kind of high up.
They're kind of high up.
Yes.
Okay,
on
that's
that-
all that. Can I
on
see
that
the
20 feet of tower?
the ceiling through the window?
No.
But I can like see.
They're like arrow slit windows. They're not big windows.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Like, can I see even like a sliver of a crack?
You can see the arrow slit.
Perfect. I choose that as far as I can see through the slit. I choose that point to be the center of me casting sleep.
Okay.
I forget which die I rolled. I have it written there. Sorry. 5d8. One. I should have gotten this ready. I apologize. 2.
What's the thing you take to sleep? Mellow.
There's 3.
Melatonin.
Stuff helps so much.
I know I have more d8s. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Do you need that one?
8.
You can reach 10
Plus
feet.
8. So that's 16, 19. Plus 6 is 25, 30.
Okay. You do.
Can I? Can I use the 4?
Okay, that's yeah, sure.
I don't know if it's gonna hit, but look, like this is what Cam wants. Like
Yes.
Cam is really hoping. 32.
You do 32 sleeping powers into the center of the tower.
Okay.
Trezdir's not in there yet.
Just use what?
Not in there yet.
Okay.
You got it off before you got in.
All right. Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna like slowly like creep up. I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like.
Okay. You yeah.
Oh, here's your
Thank you. An arrow kind of flies in your direction, hits a wall behind you. Sadie and Ailish.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So I was standing here.
You guys were in this like
Yeah.
this corner here.
But the arrow came from over here.
Yes, the arrow came from the east.
Okay. Can I see what direction the rest of the arrows were coming from? Or did it look like they were
Roll
from the same
investigation looking at the arrows that are still standing.
direction? Okay. 4. Is it my third one or?
They're all coming from over there.
We've all rolled a 4 tonight.
Yes, they're all coming from over there.
One's
Yeah, she had Duke 1, so I think she's got
can
it.
I-
Once upon a time.
Can I don't know if these are walls in the way. Can I see how to get up?
So you're kind of like hiding behind this tall wall here,
Okay.
and you can't see the boat
Oh, okay.
because you're behind this like tall
Oh,
wall.
okay.
You're
Yeah,
taking
that's-
shelter.
Okay.
And Ailish is over here also taking shelter. Rana is also here.
Give me
Okay.
shelter.
The other two are over here.
Can I take a peek somehow to see
Helter
what's
Skelter.
what's in this direction?
Okay. You want to lean out from?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll scurry over here.
Okay.
Take a look.
So where we end is Sadie poking her head out from behind the window. Roll perception, and actually roll well this time.
21.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So we're gonna end with Sadie peeking around the window, out from behind the wall, looking up at the ship, and kind of like silhouetted in the pirate ship up top. You can see right through what would be a body around this skeleton who is shooting an arrow as it comes zooming in toward your face.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he's on the ship.
Yes.
Ah.
There are skeletons.
I knew
on the
that.
ship.
Cool.
I knew that ship was.
Arg!
There would be more arguing if you guys had made it all the way there.
There would be more arguing.